out about your career and your finances right now. So lock in, drop your zodiac sign down the chat stream below, and let me know y'all here, y'all ready for the read. We're tapping into Leos first because it's their birthday season, and then we're going to be tapping into Aries all the way through Pisces signs. So welcome in, come into the room, come into the room, come into the room. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff. You guys, I'm wearing like the cutest little bracelet pack. I just want to show you guys before we get started, because I know somebody's going to ask in the comments. These bracelets are the August full bloom eclipse pack that I got from Outer Spirit, and I also did like a little short cute little video on it. So if you guys are interested, we do have the codes to this. The links and the codes are in the description box below, as well as pinned to the comments after this live stream. So go make sure that you check out their new full bloom pack. It's so cute, and these are really good bracelets and stones to get you through the eclipse season. So definitely make sure you're tapping in and you're locking in with Outer Spirit. So if you ever want like your crystal bracelets, just as a friendly reminder, we have our codes and the links in the description box below. I absolutely love this one. I'm wearing a medium size, so the medium size is a little bit more looser. I normally sleep with my crystals on, or sometimes I'll take them off, but like last night I slept with these and I felt really, really good when I woke up. So I would definitely say get yourself some bracelets just to wear during the day or to go to bed with and all that good stuff. They're so cute. They're amazing. I love it. I just wanted to show off my little bracelet pack because they sent me this and I was like, okay, gang, we need to like lock in for the eclipse season because it's really trying to snatch my edges, period. So let's get into y'all reading without further ado. All right, you guys. Hey the bae. Hi, David. Hi, Star. Nikki's in the chat. My regulars are in the chat. My OGs, newbies, and in-betweens are in the chat. Hey, you guys. Let's lock in to your messages. I am finna hold you because I have a bunch of things to do, but also another cute little announcement. I am running a sale, so definitely lock in to the summer sale. We have a summer sale going on right now. All right, you guys, so make sure that you are taking advantage of that at my website, www.oraclegangbaddie.com. That is also linked in the description box below for those of you interested in getting a reading on sale. They're 50% off my entire website for the readings, okay? So all readings are 50% off. So lock into that, you guys. That is going to be there for you. And they're only there until the slots are filled. So first come, first serve. Once the slots are filled, that's it. All right, you guys, so definitely lock in and take advantage of my 50% off sale on my website, www.precognition.com. Okay, period. So get your readings. Let me log into what oracle deck I want to use. I was kind of thinking of using the same one we used last time. I felt like everybody was resonating with this oracle deck, so I'm going to start off with this one. Also, let's get your advice around money. And then, yeah, we'll close it out with like an angel number or something. All right, so that's the plans. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Shout out to the gang. Hey, you guys. You made it on time. You said thank you so much for the read. Oh, no problem. Thank you, Yadi. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you for trusting me with your energy. Ashe, ashe. All right. Let's get into y'all messages. We're going to start off with Leo. So happy birthday to my Leo gang biddies and goodies. We're about to be tapping into your career, money, and finances, what you need to know right now at this time pertaining to your career, money, and finances. So let's get into prayer and let's start with Leos. Thank you, God, for creator, angels, and ancestors for everything that you do for me in the collective on a daily. All the love, the sustenance, the abundance, the peace, the harmony, the grace, the balance, the protection. For real, nothing without aware everything with you at this time. I ask that you cleanse my space, my mind, body, soul, and spirit of any low vibrational energies or entities that do not belong here. Only that of the highest white light is allowed in this space. Anything low vibrational is commanded to leave out by my higher forces of the highest white light. Ashe. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for all that you do for me in the collective on a daily. For we are nothing without aware everything with you. So glory be to the Most High, forever and ever and ever. Ashe. And so it is. All right, let's lock in, you guys. We're locked in. So drop your zodiac signs down in the chat. Let me know you're a Leo. Let me know it's your birthday season. Lock in. Let's see all my Leo gang in the building. Let's get it. Let's see. What do we have here for my Leo gang when it comes to career, money, and finances? I know we're about to be in Virgo season soon. Virgo season's coming up. And how's the audio, you guys? Because I'm not using the mic today. I have the mic unplugged. She's having a little tech issues. So we're using like the mic coming straight from the device. So let me know if the audio is okay. The audio might be more sensitive with the cards and on the table and stuff. You might hear things a little louder, a little more clearer, a little more sharp. So if you do have headphones, lower the headphone volume. I don't want to, like, you know what I mean, bust your ear right open with these sound bowls and these shuffles of cards. So let me know. Let me know. Hi, Bria. Let me know how the sound is. Yeah, I got the link pinned to the chat. If you guys want to book a personal, there's definitely a sale. The link is pinned to the chat for the Bay. Yeah, the Bay. Yeah, it's in the chat. But yeah, we got 50% off, period. But it's only till slots fill up. So it's not from like a certain date to a certain date like I normally do it. So there are limited slots, and when it's sold out, it's sold out. Because your girl have to have a slimmer. I have to have a life, period. The sound is great. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. All right, let's lock in. What do we have here for my Leos? First card out. Career, money, and finances for my Leos. Career, money, and finances for my Leos. And you guys, you might hear the AC a little bit louder than normal because we are using this other mic. So bear with me. We have gears. So the gears card is showing me that there's a lot of hard work going into money, career, and finances for some of you Leos. It says money flow, hard work, putting plans in motion, building a team, taking time off, working on your security financially. So definitely the gears here seem to be ticking when it comes to new ideas, new endeavors, anything that you already have put in place or planned or you plan to do. For some of you guys, you already have plans. For others of you, you are just now making them. So this is all talking about your plans are being put in motion, your hard work and dedication is going to allow money to flow. You might be working with a team here. You might be working on building a project or building a team in an environment where you are employed elsewhere. Or it could be a creative like endeavor of your own. If you guys are self-employed or looking towards that. So there's a lot of energy around. The gears are ticking. The wheel is turning in your favor, so to speak, with the gears here. So this is looking really good for the Leos. As your first card out, it's just showing me that whatever it is that you are doing or feeling like you're being called to do is going to work in your favor, okay? Especially with the money flow following this word hard work. So yeah, your hard work is definitely going to pay off. It's going to take some dedication and some consistency, but that hard work is going to pay off. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Wow, bottom of the deck is the Crown card. So this is like my king, queen energy, royalty energy. So it says overcoming obstacles, power play, wealth. So for some of you guys, I'm seeing here that you might be high ranked or in a leadership position at some point when it comes to your career, your finances, your plans, when it comes to these things that you're involved in coming up. So that's what it looks like you need to know about your finances right now, that your hard work is going to pay off, that the fruits of your labor will be shown. Here, it says here, owner, boss, taking charge, making progress. So for some of you guys, you are looking towards being self-employed. For others of you, you already are self-employed. For some of you, you are leaders of projects or certain departments, group dynamics, team building and things like that. So if you are employed elsewhere or you have other projects elsewhere, this is telling me that you are the king or queen of that, so to speak. So that's kind of like a metaphor for like you're top ranked with this crown here on the card. So your gears are ticking right in the right favor in your work field, whatever you do for a living. So that's really, really good to see here on the spread, especially for those of you who were worried about your money, career, and finances, or worried about the direction that you're going. It seems like there is work ahead here, but you will be rewarded with this crown. Okay, this king, queen energy is coming up. So it seems like you already exude and embody this royalty energy here. But it seems like it's more activated with the wheels turning in your favor here. So it's active based off of the actions that you're taking and the plans that you put in motion. It's getting the rest of the things following through coming up. So that's what I'm seeing. Let's get your advice around money, career, and finances here. Let's get the advice around money, career, and finances. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for Leo's highest good. What do we have here for the Leo Collective? Ashe, ashe. What do we have here for the Leo collective? Let's see. What do we have here for my Leo collective? Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Personal development is your card as advice when it comes to your career. So it says here, invest in personal development, pursue activities that enhance your skills, enhance your knowledge, and enhance your well-being to achieve overall success. So it looks like this is your advice. For some of you guys, you're already in motion of doing this. For others of you, you're like, yeah, maybe I should focus more on my personal development and you know, leaning more into the activities or the skills and the knowledge that enhance my overall skills or add to my plate of those things so that I can get this level of success that I desire. So this person on the card is sitting on like a pile of money, a pile of cash, and they're looking towards a really nice view. So for some of you guys, this will lead you into travels. This could lead you into travels for work or travels for leisure. So there is some type of like outcome here where I'm seeing like a view. So for some of you guys, this could just lead you to a high-rise apartment or condo or something that you wanted to always live in that has a nice view. For some of you guys, you'll be working on the top floor of the building that you work in that has a nice view. And it could also be talking about lifestyle wise, like you might be more prone to like eating at places or shopping at places that are, you know, kind of like higher in height. And maybe they have nicer views, or there's a good window to look out of, gaze out of. You might already be finding yourself looking out of windows or staring at a view and kind of just like daydreaming, just like this person here on this card. So it's telling me that whatever it is that you are developing personally for yourself is going to pay off, and a lot of it has to do with sticking to your vision. Okay, so that is also a metaphor for, you know, staying focused on the vision. Bottom of the deck here to that card is financial goals setting. So it says set and achieve financial goals, define your objectives, create a plan, and take consistent action to reach your desired outcomes. So this person has money raining on them, and they're sitting down in a chair and they're looking at their computer or like a desktop here. So it looks like for some of you guys are looking towards like being your own business owner or a boss, or you have your own office like in a workplace, or you're going to be having your own like area, like some type of office, not necessarily cubicle, but like some type of office setting that is a little bit separate from maybe the group or everyone else, or an employer of some sort. So I am seeing here that energy. For some of you guys, you work from home or you will be working from home. So I'm seeing that as well for those of you who have in-home offices, desk setups, and things like that. So this is telling me that your advice is to continue to create those financial goals and set a plan for like putting money aside or reaching a certain outcome when it comes to the amount of money you like to achieve, based off of like whatever your objective is. I want X amount of money or dollars, or I need to do this with this X amount of money that I make, and all that stuff. So that is along with your personal development being advised to you at this time. And that's what I'm seeing for my Leos. Let's pull a bonus card for you. Let's pull an angel number card, and then we're going to wrap it up for my Leos. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. All right, and let's get into your last card here for my Leos. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. What do we have here for my Leo gang? What do we have here for my Leo gang? When it comes to their angel numbers that they could be seeing, or the meanings behind these numbers that could guide them throughout their career. What's the guidance to their choices? Thank you, Spirit. Ashe, ashe. Hi, Pedro. How are you doing? Grand Rising. We have here authenticity. So authenticity is the numbers associated with it is 787. 7 is the number of relationships. It's Libra on the zodiac wheel. So it's telling me that there's some type of balance or harmony coming with your finances based off of your authenticity and your organic way of maybe going about money, going about career. We have the number 8 here. That's Scorpio energy. It's talking about death and rebirth, but it's also talking about financial gain. It talks about your debts, your gains, things like that associated with money, sharing money with others, or building money with others. So I'm seeing here 787 representing that. 8 is also the number of abundance. So abundance overall, the seeds that you plant coming into fruition. So we have here 787. These are numbers you could see repeating together or separately, like 888, 777. But it says, be yourself, pursue your passions, and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. So Spirit is really wanting you to focus on your own crown, in your own lane. Ignore any type of outside unsolicited opinions, outside distractions, even internal thoughts that could, set you back or self-sabotage you or slow you down. So Spirit's advice is for the Leos overall here with the angel number 787, creating a better relationship to yourself so you can create that better relationship with your money and your finances through doing what it is that you want to do as far as your passions and showing your authentic organic self and going towards the things that are more investing in your personal development, skills, knowledge, and all that stuff the other card was saying prior to this card. So it's definitely telling me here that you don't want to pay attention to what other people are thinking of you. You only want to stay focused on your own lane, your own crown, and what you think of yourself. So this is about you making more personal, independent decisions and independent from others' opinions. So if you guys find that you're struggling in a workplace dynamic or in a friend or family group or just outside in society or on social media of what others are thinking, Spirit is saying here, you want to reduce that and you want to pour more into your personal development and staying focused on the gears turning in your favor for what you want to do. What do you want to do? How do you want to live? What are your passions? So that is really going to get you a lot of this money, financial gain, but also that inner fulfillment when it comes to your personal goals and career. So that's what I have here for you, Leos. This is going to be your reading, period. It was a good read, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. A very, very beautiful read here. So like the video, hype the video, subscribe. We're going to be locking into my Aries. We just finished Leos. If you're coming into the room, come into the room, come into the room. Grand Rising. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday. And let's get into my Leos. Drop your zodiac signs, Leos. I'm sorry, Aries. Sorry, Leos. Leos, y'all are done, period. You're trying to get another reading out of me. We're not doing that. There goes my Aries. Hi, Yadi. We also have Mama Mia in the chat. Shamika, hey, girl. Ashe, you're doing real good, Pedro. That's good. That's good to know. Glad you're doing well. You said you hope I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so let's lock into my Aries. For those of you who don't know, we just finished Leos. All right, we're going into Aries. All right, let's see. What do we have here for my Aries gang when it comes to career, money, finances? What do they need to know at this time for my Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. And like I said, you guys, I'm running a sale. So for those of you just now coming in, I do have the link pinned to the live stream, as well as it will be pinned in the comments after this live stream. So always look at the comment that I pinned, because it has usually like the links to like my Otter Spirit bracelets, codes to my Rose Forever Roses, and also the links to my website for the sale. Now the sale that I'm running, honey, you definitely want to take advantage of it, period, because I slashed the prices in half, okay? And so I only have certain slots open. Once they fill up, and they get sold out, okay, you guys? So check out the readings that are on my website. It's literally 50% off my entire website for all the readings. And I'm only doing a sale because we usually do a summer sale, and I just didn't get a chance to do it, okay? So we're doing it now. So I hope you guys enjoy the summer sale, period. And if you guys are interested and have any questions, you can always send me a comment underneath this video on how the readings work, or you can read up about it. If you click on the links, it'll tell you everything about the readings and the rates, okay? So with that being said, let's lock into my baby Jacks. Where are my Aries? My little fireballs at? Hey. Hi, Tanny. Hi, Nisa. Ashe, Bria. I see you, girl. I see you, girl. All right, let's lock into my Aries. What do we have here for my Aries gang? When it comes to career, money, and finances, what do they need to know right now. Grand Rising. Thank you so much for the hiding. The 10 jewels. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We have here the Anchor card. Ooh. It says here money blocks, being stuck, financially sound, water related, travel, and stable for now. So for some of you, you could have felt emotional or overwhelmed or stressed recently about your money. This could have been an ongoing thing for the last few weeks or months. So it's telling me here that you might feel anchored to a particular obligation when it comes to money. You might feel obligated to maybe switch up what you're doing or get another workplace opportunity on top of the one that you have. So for some of you guys, you might be working 2 or 3 jobs, or you might find yourself just working a part-time job just to have extra money or to make ends meet. It just depends on how your finances is going. It's showing me here that there's like an anchor to a particular money block. You have like a money block, or you did. For some of you Aries, you're moving out of this, but for others of you, you need this information. Spirit's going to give you some type of advice to get yourself unanchored from a financial setback. It looks like you're having issues here with money, or you did heavily. So I'm seeing that here. Bottom of the deck is the Coffin card. This is my Egyptian mummy card. It makes me feel like you may have felt like you made a bad investment of time, energy, or even coin. And this bad investment led you into financial challenges or a hard time trying to save your money if you found that you were spending your money frivolously. So maybe you just didn't save up your money. For some of you guys, this money block is coming from not saving up your money or tucking it away. Maybe you spent it going on vacation, or you spent it a little bit more loosely during the summer. Which can happen as well. So now you find yourself in a bind or penny pinching or money getting tight. So I'm seeing that here. So it looks like you're trying to focus on making more money and saving your money. It looks like for some of you guys could have been stressed about this, trying to take extra hours to make ends meet, or an extra job, some type of part-time work. Okay, so Spirit is showing me here that this is your energy that you've been in or that you were in. Okay, so take it how it resonates timeline-wise. I don't know what's happening right now for you, exactly for everybody watching, but I know for some of you guys, you could currently still be going through this, okay? So with that being said, let's get into your advice when it comes to money, career, and finances. I see for some of you, you want to end working somewhere. So I don't know if it's that you want to end something you started. Maybe it's that you work for yourself. You don't feel like your own endeavor is like going to pay off in this particular way that you're doing it, or a particular project that you're working on, or just like that particular product, goods, or service that you provide. You might not feel like it's aligned to you, and maybe that's why it's not feeling enjoyable or that you can make money off of it. So you might be switching up what you do for your own business, if you have your own business, or if you're trying to create that. But for others of you who work in a workplace environment, it feels like you want to end something. You want to end working for that company altogether, or you're trying to maybe switch positions. Maybe there's other positions in the workplace that you find more fitting to you rather than the one that you are currently in. So you could be switching positions or departments. So that's what I'm seeing here. But let's get your advice when it comes to career, money, and finances. For some of you, you were laid off, or you're about to walk away from a job. That's going to be for some of you, because you feel like it's weighing you down. Like this anchor is giving me like it's weighing down your energy, your emotions, your time. Maybe the money's good, but it's not fulfilling. Emotionally, mentally, you feel like it's not suitable for you. So there's like a financial struggle here with you. Financial literacy is your advice for the Aries who need this message. So Aries who need this message, not going to be for everybody, but Aries who need this message, your advice is to enhance your financial knowledge. Read books about it, take courses about it, stay informed about personal finances and make better decisions to achieve your goals. Okay, so it seems like the decisions that you made when it comes to money, career, and just like maybe like your personal spending habits could have gotten a little bit skewed or out of control or something like that. Now, if you found yourself, for some of you, giving money to someone else, and someone else is just spending your money frivolously, and then you're trying to like keep up with that. So this could be a spouse, a partner, a family member. This could be someone who you're trying to help out, like a friend or a business partner, and maybe you're pouring more of your financial energy, time, and money into it. This might be a poor investment because it seems like it's unbalanced. So if you're doing that for someone and that's where most of your money is going to, like say you're being responsible with your money, but you're sharing it with someone else, or you're paying for more things than the other person, it's telling me that this is uneven. This is imbalance. This is telling me that you might need to go back to the drawing board and, you know, maybe pull away a little bit of like what you're doing so much for this person and seeing how they show up on their own for you financially, if you can. Like for some of you, you have children, so it's like it's understandable where your money is going to. It's going to your kids. But for those of you who this is more like in relation to maybe like trying to help someone out who has the means to get a job, Spirit is saying you might want to reevaluate that type of relationship you created financially with this person, that they're going to need to put in a level of effort, because you may be overcompensating for not only what you need and money getting tight for you, but also for that person. And Spirit is saying you might need to hold on to your money more. So something about like that, like I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it, but like for some of you guys, you know what I'm talking about because you are the one going through that, like trying to support somebody financially. So you might have to go back to the drawing board and say, well, how am I going to do this in a way that it benefits me and the other person without depleting me of all my funds, you know? So that's what I'm seeing here. Bottom of the deck is entrepreneurial spirit. For some of you guys, you are wanting to create your own business, or you're already in your own multiple streams of income, like financial stuff on your own. Your advice is to do this. For some of you guys, this will be the best way that you would be able to make money, or that you already are making money. You might be having someone financially like manage your money. So that's what I'm seeing here. For those of you who are already in an entrepreneurial spirit, you have ownership of your own thing. You're a manager, you're your own boss. So that's what I'm seeing here. We have embrace your inner entrepreneur, identify a passion or skill that you can monetize, create a business plan, and take the first steps towards launching your venture. So I'm seeing here, for those of you who already have a business, you might have just made like a poor business decision. It doesn't have to be completely end all be all to your business, but maybe you just like learned like, oh, okay, that was a poor decision or a poor investment, or I know not to do that next time. So there's something about this coming through for you. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here as your advice. Like, hey, it's okay to make mistakes with your own business, but make sure you're learning from them. Take steps towards, you know, launching a new way of doing it, or learning from your mistakes, or pouring into yourself a passion or a skill. So I'm seeing that here. I'm kind of being pulled in different directions in your reading. I kind of feel scattered in your reading, Aries. I don't know if you feel like you're being pulled in different directions when it comes to your money, or when it comes to your it could be when it comes to your money, like you're being pulled in different directions when it comes to bills and responsibilities, or when it comes to people, like in the workplace. Like, I don't know if you feel like overwhelmed. Maybe it's clients and customers, but it seems like something's running your energy thin. I keep getting like this anchored energy that you were dealing with, or you're currently dealing with. So that's what I'm seeing here coming up for you, Aries. Let's see what this is. I'm going to try and decipher this for those of you who are going through this, or you have went through this. I don't predict that this is coming up. I do feel like you guys are already going through this, who resonate with this reading, or you have been, and maybe it's over. It's over now, and you're going towards financial literacy. But there is this energy that for those of you who are going through this now, I kind of want to pull what is going on here. to try and give you some extra guidance and clarity. What's this money block energy? Why is there a coffin here? Oh, okay. For some of you guys, you have a creative block. So if you do run your own business, for some of you guys, it's not a financial block, it's a creative block. But having a creative block blocks your financial gain. Because if you can't think of new ideas or new ways of marketing or new ways of doing things, or, you know, if you can't even emotionally and mentally get in the flow of like a workflow, even if you don't work for yourself and you work for another company, if you can't get into a workflow, like mentality, that's also considered a creative block. Like, I can't get into a workflow, I feel distracted, I feel scattered brain. So there might be things going on in your personal life that's blocking your creativity. Or it's that you feel like you have a lot of responsibilities that's overwhelming you and it's blocking your creativity or blocking your ideas or blocking your workflow. So that, for some of you, is what's happening. The money block is coming from a creative block. Okay? Bria, you said woo child. I'm screaming. What a word. Alright, so let's say, what else is here for those Aries? We have payday. So payday is telling me that you're having creative, if you're having a creative block, it's blocking the money. But ignoring this card coming out and just focusing on the card we're clarifying, you're anchored maybe into a pay system or a particular pay rate. So for some of you guys, you're trying to move up. Again, like for some of you guys, you're trying to move up either in title or position, or you're trying to move into making more money, make a move that's going to make you more money, or trying to tell the employer like, hey, you know, like, I was wondering when my evaluation would be, if I were to get a bonus or a raise. Or maybe you're complaining about it to other coworkers. I mean, something about wanting a payday, wanting more money, feeling devalued, or feeling like you're doing more work than you're getting paid could also be a blockage here. So like I was saying, for some of you Aries, you're looking towards like trying to figure out if you want to stay in a position or stay in a workplace that you could currently be at. Because it seems like there's like a ceiling on how much you get paid. Like there's like a cap. Like if you only get paid a certain amount a year or a certain amount an hour, you're trying to have more. And it feels like it's due to your personal life. Like something you try to sustain in your personal life. That's why you need more or want more. Yeah, we have here interview coming out. For some of you guys, you may feel stuck because you're trying to interview for places, but no one is hiring you. So then you feel stuck at the workplace that you're currently in. What's interesting about this anchor is that everything that's anchoring you to these things that I'm describing, they're going to be lifted. But that was the challenges and the blockages that you need to know right now as to why that was happening or why that's currently happening. But it seems like that's all going to lift. What's going to make this lift? Because I'm seeing here, you may feel like stuck, or some of you guys are unemployed, or some of you are like working 2 jobs to make up for that one. You know, you're running yourself thin here. So let's get some outcome for you. And then we'll pull an angel card. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. Yeah, that means that there's change trying to happen, but you're stuck. But it feels like you're going to get unstuck. Then we have the Good Lord. This feels like an employer. So for some of you guys, you're going to unstick yourself from a particular cap when it comes to your money. For those of you who are trying to get a job, it seems like you'll get hired, but probably not from the employer that you want. But you will get something that you like, maybe in a different way or from a different angle, a different company. Yeah, I'm seeing here that you're going to take back your power when it comes to money and career. For those of you who work for yourself, I'm seeing like you might have felt stuck doing things one way with one perspective. or offering a certain product, goods, or service, you're noticing that you might have to shift or make an adjustment or change that entirely. And when you do that, that's what gets you back into boss babe energy, boss daddy energy, like that type of energy where, okay, things are flowing, things are moving. I see things working in my favor. What else is here? One more card for the outcome. Yeah, big luck and money, and we have an offer here. For those of you who are unemployed or looking for new work while working somewhere else, you are going to get that offer. So I'm seeing here more money with the deal. For those of you who work for yourself, there's more money and more orders coming in with whatever goods, product, or service you provide. More clients, money, something like that. Orders. You're taking back control of your life. Yeah, you're getting back into a disciplined, responsible workflow. Not saying that you weren't, but just saying that this is how you're going to feel. You're going to feel more disciplined just by default. Like, oh, I feel like I'm on top. I'm back in control of my money, my title, my personal goals when it comes to career. So that's what I'm seeing here. So whatever was draining your money, or whoever, or whatever the environment was draining your money or anchoring you or making you feel mentally stuck or financially stuck or physically stuck, you're going to be unstuck, but it does require you to make an adjustment here. Okay, so for some of you guys, you know what that adjustment is. And for others of you, you might have a clue, but maybe you're just not ready to make that decision. So, you know, take the advice in this reading how it resonates. But that's what I got for the Aries. Let's get your angel card, and then we'll move on to Taurus. Bria, you said you was trying to help somebody. It was a bad investment. Definitely specific to your situation. Well, thank you, Bria, for letting me know it's resonating. That message was for you then. And now you know what to do. So that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm glad you got that information, Ashe. What do we have here for the angel number associated with Aries for the career, money, and finances? And then we're going to move on to Taurus. Reflection. 987. 9 is the 9th house of Sag. It speaks of exploration, travel, growth, evolution, possibly new endeavors. 8 is Scorpio. 7 is Libra energy. You could have these zodiac signs in your chart, or you could be looking forward to these seasons coming up, because we'll be in Libra, Scorpio, and Sag season soon, later in the year. So maybe something about the autumn makes you feel better about where you're at, based off of between now and autumn. There might be a huge shift in your money, career, the dynamic that you find yourself in. There might be a significant difference between summertime money that you're making and how you felt about yourself versus autumn season you and how you feel about yourself and what's actually happening. So it says, look inward and reevaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflect on your own development. So this is the reflection card. You'll be reflecting a lot on the decisions you made and how those decisions work or not work for you. And in the future, towards the end of the year, it feels like you'll be a little bit more like in this energy, financial literacy. You'll be able to make better, clearer decisions when it comes to your money or your personal endeavors, in regards to like how you see yourself in career. So that's what I'm seeing here for the gang, for the Aries gang. For those of you in debt, it looks like you're going to have a better relationship to your money and get out of debt, but you have to unanchor yourself. Something about, there is a block here. And like I said, some of you guys, it's a creative block. For some of you, it's just closed doors. The opportunities aren't opening up for you, so you feel stuck. For others of you, you could literally be unemployed. But it's whatever it is for you, okay, you guys? Because everyone's story is different. So take what resonates. If you need to book a personal, the link is in the description box below. And I am having a sale. So my personal readings are 50% off. So definitely book with me those readings, okay? If you have any inquiries about love, career, finances, personal goals, and things like that, you can definitely book a personal. All right, so with that being said, let's lock into my Taurus gang. Thank you, Aries, for allowing me to tap into your energy. Let's get into my bulls in the chat. Where's my bulls at? Where's my whole stampede? Drop your stampede in the chat stream below. Let me know if you're a Taurus, you're a bull gang in the building. We're about to be tapping into your career, money, and finances. What you need to know right now. Okay. Hi, SJ. How you doing? Thank you for the flowers. I appreciate that. Yadi, Ashe, Ashe. I hope that resonated for you in some way, shape, or form. I hope you got something out of that. Hi, Nisa. Taurus gang in the building. Latoya, period. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you, Bill. Latoya's in the chat, dropping the Taurus gang by the Stampedes. Ashe, Ashe. Thank you for the Stampede, babe. We always wait for you. It's not even me. It's the whole gang. Everybody knows you at this point. Period. Latoya's famous in the chat. Period. All right, let me take a sip of my water, you guys. And then get started with the Taurus. Sorry, I got my morning voice on. I got my morning voice. She was sleepy this morning. Hold on 1 second, y'all, okay? Give me 1 second. All right, y'all, my bad. I had to make sure that my tech here was working. All right, so let's lock in. Let's lock in. Hi, Saj. Saj, my OG in the chat. Are you getting your personal reading this Wednesday or Friday for the members? I didn't see you in the chat last night, but it was a late night. The OGs, he was doing things, period. All right, let's get into my Taurus. Hi, Makisha. Hi, Grand Rising Baddie. All right, let's lock into the messages. All right, here we go. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Taurus gang? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Swiss. Ashe. What do we have here for my Taurus? Let's lock into the Stampede for the messages. Hi, Destiny. She said, hey, girl. All right, we have here the Buddha. Ooh. We got the Buddha card. It says here, life purpose, more than money, spiritual wealth. Counselor, being guided, divine path. So for some of you Tauruses, you may feel like you are in life purpose or you need to find your life purpose. So this or that. So put yourself where you see fit for the read. But I'm seeing here, this is more than money for you. This is like spiritual wealth. So something about fulfilling your desires on a spiritual level is also a form of wealth that you want to achieve or that you hope to achieve. So with this energy, for some of you guys, you're already in motion of this, like I said, or you desire this and you're trying to figure it out. So for some of you, you may be being counseled, or you could be a counselor. It says counselor here on the card, or some type of leader of some sort. Maybe you find yourself being guided at this time by your spirit guides or by someone around you when it comes to career, money, and finances. But I'm seeing here that you desire to find a divine path. With the Buddha here, it's showing me here that no matter your religion or your spirituality, your spiritual beliefs, it's showing me here that you want a spiritual, like some sort of like spiritual fulfillment within. Like you want to feel like you are doing something and it's giving you some type of like importance. That's what it is. For some of you guys, you're seeking importance. Like, I'm important, I belong, I can show, teach, but I can also learn. So that's definitely this Buddha energy here coming up. So for some of you guys, you're trying to get right with your own spirit team, your own spirit guides. You're desiring to get right with your own higher self, with what it is that you're doing or you want to do when it comes to how you make money. You're like, I need to do this and navigate this in a way where it helps my spiritual growth. So that's what I'm seeing here. We have here the heart as well on the bottom of the deck, and it says emotional spending, joint finances being supported. Again, they use the word counselor or guide. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but counselor and guide here is repeated on both of the cards. So that could be significant for somebody who's watching those words. Um, you may know what that means more to you than I do in the reading. So definitely be your own discerning one. Seeing those words, you know what that is for you. For those who that's meant to stand out for. We have here having a job you love is also on the bottom of this heart card. So again, I feel like you guys may be trying to find something you love to do, or you're seeking that in already the environment that you're in, okay? So you're seeking love, passion for what you do. You might even be seeking love in the workplace with the heart card here. And for some of you guys, you're just seeking out that inner fulfillment. Like, I want this to make my heart feel fulfilled, or myself feel like whole. Because for some of you guys, you may not feel whole in what it is that you do, or you're trying to find that wholeness. So that's what I'm seeing here. For a lot of you, you want to have your own thing. You want to be separate and have your own thing. For a lot of you Tauruses, you already do. So you're separate from the crowd or the group, or that's like your goal in the future. I feel like for some of you, you're being definitely divinely guided here. You're definitely being divinely guided here to follow your heart. So if you don't find yourself following your heart, you'll notice money issues or blockages, or like opportunities that last like very short-lived. You might have noticed that all the way up until now, or you start noticing that now, depending on how you're pouring into yourself or not. So that's what I'm also seeing here. I'm picking up on that with the Buddha and the heart. Yeah, you might find like challenges or setbacks or pushback from others, or just in your money somehow. I feel like for some of you guys, you know what I'm talking about when I say that, for those who that this part of the read resonates with. But that's just for some of you. For others of you, you have a job that you love. Like, you really love this thing. You really feel like it's your life purpose. So Spirit is saying there's a lot of spiritual wealth here. Like, you have inner fulfillment spiritually. You might be even trying to join your finances with someone. Like, to share your abundance with someone is kind of like the desire. Whether you are single or taken, it's just like your goal is to be able to support, you know, someone in a relationship romantically, or in a family dynamic, if it's family, or just someone who you love and care about. Because I'm seeing joint finances, like wanting to join forces, finances, and feeling like you can be supported by someone else, and also they can be supported by you. It's like some type of equal give and take that a lot of you Tauruses desire. It seems like you will be fulfilling that at some point, but it's through having a job you love. So something about your divine path is to have a job you love, with these two cards in combo. Be careful of emotionally spending. For some of you guys, you could find yourself spending the money you make emotionally. So not necessarily logically, or like with literacy. It feels like you may get excited that you're making money here, and then find yourself short or tight. This could also happen by joining your finances with someone who doesn't support you. So make sure you're being supported if you are going to join finances with someone, or support them, or pay for things for them. So that could be anybody who you love and care about, who you want to financially support them, but you may be emotionally spending because you feel emotionally in debt to that person. So it may deplete your pockets if it's not the right person to give to. Yeah. So just be careful of like your money being taken advantage of if that's the case. For some of you, you need that advice. For some of you, you're being heart chakra activated and crown chakra activated right now. So your heart chakra and your crown chakra are activated right now. You might notice a lot of synchronicities or signs, like spirit's trying to talk to you, whether you are feeling lost and you need guidance. That's why you're seeing synchronicities. For others of you, you are right on track and you're in your lane, and that's why you're receiving synchronicities to give you confirmation to keep going. So it's either this or that. For a lot of you Tauruses, it's going to be this or that. So take what resonates. You said you do desire equal give and take. You're missing that key element. I love that though. At least you're yearning to find that. So you're putting a signal out to the universe, Latoya. So you definitely gonna have that at some point. You're divinely guiding yourself to a divine union. I know that's right, Destiny. You're looking for work right now. Yeah, I feel like if you're looking for work, for those of you who are looking for work outside of yourself, you're not self-employed, you're looking for work elsewhere. It's showing me here that if you're looking for work elsewhere, it's showing me here that you have to reevaluate the types of places that you're applying to. You're just not applying just to work there and get a paycheck. You're actually applying because you feel like it's going to teach you something, give you some type of skill or knowledge that you're missing, or that you can perfect the craft of. It's not like gone to waste, you know, your time working there just for a paycheck. It's like, this is something I either love to do or have passion to do, or it could lead me to my passion based off of the skill, the knowledge, and the experience I receive. So it's not about like just applying anywhere. It's about applying with the purpose of, this is going to give me something as I'm working here, so I don't feel depleted. Because what you're going to do is feel depleted if you don't feel like it's giving to you in a way that can help you grow. That's the people who work in workplaces that feel extra drained, tired, and they're annoyed. They don't want to show up. They're showing up late. They don't care. It's giving like, I don't really love it that much. It's not really teaching me or showing me anything. It's not, you're procrastinating. You're dragging your feet. And so Spirit is saying it's not really in your heart to do that, or you don't really feel aligned to it, or your soul's trying to tell you, hey, we need to go in another direction or make an adjustment. So I would definitely advise that for those of you looking for work or working elsewhere. Now, if you work for yourself, I would assume that you're going to do something you like, that you have passion for. You're going to choose something that, yeah, it really like sparks your heart chakra. It really sparks that creative ideas, your crown chakra as well. So it's like your passions and your heart and your crown chakra, your thoughts and your creativity are working in union to create something and make something move and happen for you. Let's get your advice for career, money, and finances for my Taurus. What's the advice? Nisa, you say you want a new career. You're tired of the same thing. Yeah, sometimes you got to get sick and tired of being sick and tired to get yourself up and moving. You know, I remember having that happen like years ago. I was like, dang, but I stayed. I stayed so long at this one job, but I was complaining about it. And I was like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm just going to just fucking do something about it. Like, and I just did it. But I was there hella long. But, you know, it happens. We have here professional growth. So professional growth came out as your advice to career, money, and finances. And your advice is to focus on continuous growth in your career. Seek feedback, seek and embrace, you know, these challenges. If you have challenges, embrace challenges, or seek out something that can challenge you so you can learn something from it. And pursue opportunities that align with your long-term goals. That's exactly what I was saying. For those of you who are employed elsewhere, like for a company, a business, big or small, it's giving like, that's exactly what I was saying to, who is it, Destiny in the chat? Yeah, that's what I was saying to you, love. I was like, apply, and to anyone else who resonates with this, like apply to the places that align with your long-term goal. Because you're going to use those skills, those resources, those tools, that experience towards whatever it is that your long-term goal is. So make sure you're working at these places that give to that. Now I understand, you know, society is society, you need money, but try to apply for the places that you actually can give to you some type of experience, knowledge, or growth that leads to your end goal. Because there's like an end goal for a lot of you Tauruses that you want, But Spirit is saying in order to continuously grow in that direction, you need to seek out and pursue opportunities that align with that direction, that don't get you off that path. And so that might be your advice, to get back on the path if you find yourself lost. Because for some of you Tauruses, you find yourself lost, and this is kind of your advice, to follow your heart, to follow your true passions. And for others of you, this is just double confirmation because you're already on this path. So take it how it resonates. Yeah. Bottom of the deck says work flexibility. This is also another piece of advice for my Tauruses who need it. It says seek work flexibility. Negotiate remote work options, flexible hours, or part-time roles to achieve a better work and life balance. So for some of you guys, you may feel overwhelmed with work, or like you're doing a lot. Okay. You may feel like you desire to work from home for some of you. For others of you, you already work from home. But for most of you, you desire to work from home. Have your own home office or home business that you run outside of your home. For some of you guys, you're already doing this. But for others of you, this is your desires. I'm feeling like for some of you, you know what I'm getting? And I don't know, maybe this is for like one or two people in the chat. But I'm getting like somebody who wants to make a lot of money and really not do nothing. Like that's what I'm getting here, because I literally see this person on the card, and as you can see, they're kind of just chilling in the chair and they got all this money around them, but they're not doing anything to get it. They're just swimming in funds. And like this person just chilling there, just gazing out the window with all this money surrounding them. And this is like the work flexibility. It's like someone's goal here, who's a Taurus, is to like have multiple streams of income, or have one particular income, however you have it, but to do less and make more. So like some type of financial freedom is the long-term goal for a few of you Tauruses watching. And that may be only for like one or two of you. If you want to absolutely do nothing and make money in your sleep, that could be something that you actually get to the point of. But for others of you, yeah, for others of you, you're trying to find that too prematurely. Your advice is that you can seek work flexibility, but you might have to negotiate flexible hours to have that, or you might have to negotiate something. If you want to have that, you're going to have to ask for it, or you're going to have to figure out how to do that right now. But Spirit is saying that this is your long-term goal, but you might be trying to pull a long-term goal in the present moment right now. It might get in the way of you trying to rush this process, this professional growth. You trying to rush this process. And that's if there's Tauruses trying to rush this process. If you're trying to like jump ahead, like a get rich quick scheme or something like that, Spirit is showing me here, you might be sacrificing your life. Not your life like as in like death, but your life as in like personal life. You might be sacrificing your personal life for money. And for some of you guys, that goes back to this Buddha card. That goes back to, it's more than money. It's not just about money, it's about spiritual wealth. You know what I'm saying? So don't lose yourself in the paycheck, y'all. Don't lose yourself in the workplace. That's what this is showing me here, because it says here, to achieve a better work and life balance, you might have to work in part-time roles, or you might have to have more flexible hours, or you might have to negotiate working remotely or something, so you could still have a life. But that's going to be for some of you, because you might be pouring a lot more into work and not really having a personal life or a spiritual like relationship with yourself. Like something's being sacrificed for money here. I can definitely see that for some of you. So make sure that there's a little bit of balance here, is what Spirit is trying to say. Hey, it's good to make money, but make sure you balance it out with quality time with people who you actually love and care about, or even like your own personal goals. Like make sure you have time for yourself. Like that you're not obligated to give a lot of your energy outwardly. You're pouring back into yourself. So rejuvenating your energy is important. I don't know who needs to hear that. I don't know what you do, but it just, all of these cards together are just pulling me in the direction of like, this looks good, but this could also drain you somehow energetically. So that's why Spirit is saying here on this first card, the Buddha card, more than money, Spirit, it's about spiritual wealth too. So make sure you're staying in balance to your spiritual wealth, but also society wealth. Okay. And also like the wealth of your friends and family. Having genuine connections here, away from money. Yeah, we have here bottom, I'm sorry, not bottom of the deck. The card that flipped out is letting go. Bottom of the deck is starting over, which I find interesting because that's like, in order to start over, sometimes you have to let go. So you have two cards that are kind of matching each other in energy. The first card here, the letting go card, says 321. You could be seeing this angel number repeating. This is a number of decline or descend, like descending. So getting to ground zero to uplift yourself again. So we have here surrender and let go of control. Release resistance and trust in the flow of life, knowing that everything unfolds in divine timing for your highest good. So for some of you guys, you may find yourself letting go of a particular mindset or a particular way of maybe seeing money or doing money endeavors. For some of you, you're letting go of a workplace or certain people in order to start over. And the start over card is 210. So you could be seeing 2 1s, 0s, or 3s repeating together alongside each other, or just repeating separately, like 222, 1111, 333, things like that. But it says here, you are presented with an opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. So for some of you guys, you let go of something in order to go in a direction of opportunity. And for some of you, you're being guided to. This could be your advice. But like I said, to everybody, this is going to be a different thing. So obviously take what resonates. If you do need a personal reading, I highly suggest you book one. Because it felt like a lot of Tauruses needed this message, but for different reasons. So like, I don't think the whole message will resonate with some of you Tauruses. Maybe you'll get pieces of this. So if you find yourself getting pieces of this and you want the whole pie or the whole puzzle to this read catered just for you, definitely book a personal reading with me. The link is in the description box below, as well as pinned to the live stream chat. I do have a 50% off sale on my readings. So for those of you who didn't hear that announcement earlier, I do have 50% off for the read. Okay, so go check it out. It's on my website. Once the slots fill up, they're sold out. So it's up until they sell out. Okay, so that's what I have here for you guys. Yeah, Taurus, that is going to be your message. Let's get into my Geminis. Hey, Dawn. Hi, Julie. You guys can hit that replay if you missed the Taurus reading. Ashley, you said this is your confirmation. Ashe, Ashe. Makisha, you say you work for somebody and you were called there by spirit to influence. Ashe, that is awesome. Work smarter, not harder. Exactly, Nisa. That's basically what that was saying. Hi, David the Gemini. Hi, Kay. Ashe, Nisa, my pleasure. Ashe, Latoya. The Bay is in the chat. Where are my Geminis at? Drop your zodiac signs on the chat room below. Let's get into Gemini's energy for the read. What do we have here for my Gemmy Gems? Hey, Gemini. Hey, twin. Let's get into it. Let's see what we have here for my Geminis. When it comes to your career, money, and finances. Hi, Todd. How you doing, Todd? Paris is in the chat. Julie. Jamira. Ashe. All right, here we go. You have a Mercury and Venus Gemini destiny. Well, stick around. Maybe you'll get a message. Definitely cross-watch for your other placements if you find that you have really strong placements in your zodiac chart that you'd like to, you know, get a little extra something on. Because if you don't book personals, the way to get a personal read is to watch certain placements of your zodiac chart. But that's if you know your chart well and the placements that you should be watching for money and career. So for some of you guys, you know that information. So I would highly suggest that you know, lock into that to get extra messages so it feels more personal to you. Okay. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Geminis? Thank you, Spirit. For my Geminis, what are we tapping into when it comes to my Gemini gang? For money, career, finances, what messages do you need to hear at this time for money, career, finances? Ashe. You're still learning? Me too. No, Destiny, me too. I don't know everything about astrology. I'm still learning as well. I think I need a tutor. You remember Katie from Mean Girls when she says, yeah, I just can't figure this out. I think I need a tutor. That's literally how I felt saying that. But I do feel like I need an astrology tutor. I need some courses. Because I want to know like the trine and the sextile and the placements like that. Like I need to know all these things. I know enough, but I don't know everything. All right, here we go. What do we have here when it comes to career, money, and finances for my Geminis, my twins? We have hand. Wow. So the hand card came out. The hand card states, manifesting money, reaching goals, financial assistance, hands-on work, help getting a job. So for some of you Geminis, you could be lending a hand or you could be receiving a hand on something. So I am seeing here, this could possibly be an equal give and take for some of you, like for others of you, but for some of you here, it's showing me here that you might be the one lending a hand or receiving a hand on something. And it's all about you manifesting this money, reaching a particular personal goal when it comes to career, and having some type of financial assistance in some way, shape, or form, whatever that means for you. So for some of you guys, you're gaining financial assistance in the workplace dynamic. Somehow you're getting more money to pay your bills better. So this could talk about bonuses and raises, you reaching goals of like making more money. Now, if you work for yourself, then it's like reaching goals of making more money with clients and customers, orders and things like that, with whatever goods, product, or service you provide. So I'm seeing here, like you may have more hands-on work as well. For some of you guys, you may work with your hands and be in fields and industry that require you to get up and get your body moving, get your hands moving. It might even trigger you to be more creative or have some type of level of creative freedom in order to get things done. And that's what you do for work. So I am seeing that here. You might help someone get a job, or you might need help getting a job if you guys are unemployed. Or if you know someone who is, so there is that here when it says help getting a job at the bottom of that card. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Wow, we got the gift. So the gift is my gift card on the bottom of the deck. And it says giving and receiving, sudden windfall and generosity, financial support, work surprise, and vacation. So any of these bullet points on this card can mean something to you, but what I'm channeling from it with the hand and the gift is that you might be given an offer, or you might be giving an offer. So you might be receiving an offer or giving one. Okay. Financial support and some type of financial assistance is in and around this when it comes to your energy around money or career, whether you're assisting yourself or asking for that, or you are helping someone else. Because I'm definitely seeing financial assistance here on the hand card and then financial support on the gift card. So definitely some type of support here. Feels very positive. We do have sudden windfall, so it seems like things are going to be picking up pace with it when it comes to money. So I don't know if you Geminis wanted your money to pick up pace, or you wanted to make more, or you just wanted to have a better reputation or be recognized in a way where you can get more out of it, like title wise or reputation wise, leads to more money or having a bonus or an offer given to you. For some of you guys, you have your own business, or you work on social platforms, or you work for a company, like a physical building, corporate type of dynamic. But whatever field or industry you're in, it does feel like there's a surprise coming towards you when it comes to occupation. When it comes to money, it does feel like there's going to be a sudden, like, gift from the universe kind of offered or given to you. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is an equal give and take as well, because it says giving and receiving. It doesn't say giving or receiving. So that other group of Geminis that I was getting, where I said for others of you, this could be an equal give and take. I do feel like there's going to be reciprocity between you, your money, and others. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. It's like when you pass a ball back and forth on a court in a game. It's like the game keeps going because the ball's still being passed back and forth between teams, between team players. So it's giving that energy. It's giving, like, when it comes to your money, career, and finances, it's the gift that keeps on giving. What you're putting out is what you're getting back tenfold. So that is very beautiful for you, Geminis. It looks like your money, career, and finances is going to have like an uptick or an upswing based off of what you're putting out is what you're getting back tenfold. So this could be a lending hand. This could be a particular amount of money. This could be an opportunity that you're either giving or receiving, and it's being sent back the other direction. So it is the gift that keeps on giving here. This is very beautiful. So what y'all doing? Let me know in the chat. Paris, what you got going on? You said, wow. Wow. Your reaction. Yeah. For some of you, you've already been doing something and you're about to receive everything you work hard for. So you might have been giving and giving and giving to something or someone, and then like you're finally going to receive everything that you desire or you deserve. So Spirit is like, here you go. Thank you for doing that. Or thank you for staying with integrity and dignity as you are doing something. Like, it's like you're being rewarded by the universe, but also in real life, in real time, with real things and people and money. What's here for your advice? Your advice, Geminis, when it comes to money, career, and finances is professional networking. And this card, you can see a man wearing sunglasses. And this person, it feels like they're in bliss with their expression on their face. They feel at bliss, at peace, happy. So it does feel like your advice is to find happiness by rubbing shoulders and networking with people who are genuinely of the same with you, have the same goals, or have similar drive, or like people who can keep you going, so to speak. So it says build and maintain a professional network, attend events, join professional groups, stay connected with industry peers to create opportunities. So for some of you, like I said, you're going to be receiving help. For others of you, you're giving help. And for some of you, it's an equal give and take. For another group of you, it's just like, it's the gift that keeps on giving. And it has a lot to do with this advice. So Spirit is advising you to be in those rooms with the people that you need to be around in order to ascend in opportunity or in money, to make more money. Spirit is also showing me here, don't be shy. Try to put yourself out there. Try not to introvert or stay blocked in energy. Try to put yourself out there more, especially if this is something that you may do on your own. Maybe for some of you guys, you're self-employed and maybe you're shy about talking about it, or you don't really want other people to know, or it's not something that's fully known to people like around you or in person. So Spirit is saying talk about it more. As you do that, you send signals out to the universe, and it brings in more it magnetizes you, so it brings more clients or customers or interest or eyes on you in a positive way. For some of you Geminis, you may be apprehensive about doing that because you're worried about evil eye, but Spirit is telling me here that there's no need to do that, or feel like that. I mean, so we have here just network professionally. Don't worry about the evil eye if you're worried about that. This person has sunglasses on, so they're blocking any type of energy like that. It's kind of like the metaphor of like, I'm blocking the shade, you know, by creating my own, you know, protection. So protect your energy if you feel like you need to, but Spirit is showing me here, you're going to be doing well because of you having a lot of like attention on you in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know if you're purposely attending events or you just get invited to certain things, or if you are gaining certain collaborations or opportunities within a workplace or even your own thing. But it's showing me here it's going to create opportunities for you to expand. And so then that is something that Spirit is really advising you to like go with the flow of that. It's a very interesting message. We have here time management on the bottom of the deck. It says, master your time for maximum productivity, prioritize your tasks, use tools like calendars and or to-do lists, and eliminate distractions to achieve your goals efficiently. So for some of you Geminis, you may find yourself getting distracted, okay? Spirit is saying manage your time a little bit better if you find yourself getting distracted, or speak up if you need to be more punctual about when you need to get things done or how you need to show up, or be punctual with yourself and others if it involves you to be a little bit more outspoken and talk about like, hey, I need to do this right now. I can't do that, but I'll get to your thing after I'm done with this thing that I got to do. It's like Spirit is saying eliminating these distractions will help you achieve your goals efficiently. Prioritizing your tasks and these to-do lists and putting yourself first respectfully puts you in a position of more money and more professional networking and collaboration opportunities for success, for more money with the deal. So that's what I'm getting here. For some of you guys, you may find yourself doing this to yourself. For some of you Geminis, you may find yourself doing this to yourself. You may find yourself like not feeling like working that day or doing and showing up or whatever the case. So for some of you Geminis, you may need to be more punctual with yourself. I mean, be more stern with yourself and more responsible with self on how to manage your time a little bit more efficiently in order for you to have things done sooner, better, faster. So that way you can get on with the day, or get on with your daily tasks, or get on with something that you want to do. So that way you don't get stuck doing these other things that you feel like you need to do. You can finally do the things that you actually want in your personal life. So I feel like Spirit is just advising you to have your ducks in a row, so that way you can have more time for other things besides work. What's the angel number for my Geminis? David, you said it was on target. Thank you. Destiny, you making moves in silence. I see you. All right, so let's see what your angel number is for the read, and then we'll go to Cancers. All right, so your angel number is progression. So this is the progress, the moving forward, the growth. So we have here 1, 2, 3. Your angel number is an ascending number. So this is getting you to newer heights, newer timelines, better outcomes. This is about growth, evolution of your money, yourself, how you see yourself, your goals that you achieve. It says you are experiencing forward movement and the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take steps towards your goals with confidence. This is beautiful. So yeah, continue on your path, Geminis. It looks like you're on a good path when it comes to money and career. When it comes to asking for help or giving some type of help, it seems like that's going to give back to you tenfold. But Spirit is saying here that the only thing is that if you need to put yourself out there, put yourself out there more. For some of you guys, that's your advice. And for others of you, manage your time better. That's going to help you get to this goal and get to this progress that you want to achieve. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you really want more consistency with money unfolding in your life. For some of you Geminis, this is a side message coming in as we're closing your reading. For some of you Geminis, you're being asked to stay confident. Because for some of you Geminis, you may feel like you're not confident about the flow of your life right now. And so Spirit is saying, trust the natural flow of life right now. Everything that's happening right now is happening for you, not necessarily to you or against you, or that it's going to show up as a negative outcome. Because you might be a little bit worried right now, whether this is your personal or professional life advice. This part of the reading is saying that for some of you Geminis, you may be worried about the near future. So Spirit's advice is here saying take steps towards your goals with confidence, whether it's a personal or professional goal. Be confident. Oh, wow. And the bottom of the deck is the triple zeros. And it says divine guidance. You are receiving divine guidance and protection from the universe. Trust the divine plan of your life. Again, there's something about trusting the natural flow of life. Trusting the divine plan of your life. These two cards definitely mention that on the card. It's kind of the same vibe here. So take that how it resonates. It's not going to be for all Geminis, but for those who need to hear it, that's for you. If you would like me to tap into more career, money-related things on a more personal level, I am doing a sale right now for personal readings. So I have my personal readings 50% off. You can check them out. The link to book a personal is in the description box below, as well as pinned to the live stream chat and the comments. All right, but with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up, twin. All right, let's go into my Cancers. We need the answers. Period. Where's my Cancer gang? My bikini bottom baddies and zeddies. Where y'all at? Let me know. Where's my Cancers? Hi, crabs. Hey, Krabby Patties. Hi, Makisha. You said Ascension, baby. Period. Yeah. Period. Exactly, Destiny. Ashe, Tanny. Ashe, I'm glad that you got a lot from the read. All right, so let's get it. What do we have here for the Cancer gang? And you know we got to do your ASMR moment, because y'all come for my neck when we don't. So let me do it real quick. This is for my Cancers coming into the room. They clap. They love this ASMR moment. We do it every time. Period. So let's get into your read. Period. Hey, you guys. I don't know why I did it over here because this mic is not even on. The mic is over here. But hopefully y'all heard it. Because I'm only going to do it one time for the one time. Alright, so let's get it. Alright, Cancers, let's log into your message. The bae said, yeah, you heard it. Alright, let's get it. What do we have here for my Krabby Patties? What do we have here for the Cancers when it comes to the career, money, and finances? What they need to know right now? There's a lot of sirens. Maybe something's coming in as an emergency. Maybe there's emergency funds needed for coming in. Something's coming. Let's see. Ooh, you got the book card. I like this card. This is like one of my favorite cards in the Oracle deck because it reminds me of like prophecy energy. It says here paperwork, contracts, learning as you go, writing, taking a class, education, or law. So it does feel like things are going to be happening in your favor when it comes to your money, career, and finances. It feels like this is due to you either signing a contract or applying for a workplace or doing some type of paperwork or getting some type of knowledge if you're in school or taking classes, courses, webinars, things like that. Just educating yourself in some way, shape, or form to advance your skills, perfect your craft, things like that. Learning as you go. Okay, whether it's in a workplace dynamic or in a school. For some of you guys, you could be in law school right now. For others of you, you could be writing a book or an author of like some type of script or text. So however you take that how it resonates. But I am seeing here that you are possibly going to be signing a new contract if you haven't already. And this new contract doesn't have to be physical. Now, for some of you guys, it will be physical. It's like a W-2 form, or if it's like a 3-year contract to be locked into a certain project or workplace, it could be that. But I'm seeing here like somebody is going to be dedicated to something because they literally signed on a piece of paper this contract between them and whatever the opportunity is. But for others of you, I'm being shown here that you're signing the contract with spirit, like with your spirit team or with your higher self. Like you're agreeing to like go in a particular path. And that's what kind of giving me like prophecy vibes or energy. Not saying that it has to be that deep, but or woo-woo, but it's definitely giving like you guys are energetically like agreeing with yourself and the universe. This is the path I'm going to go on. These are the decisions that I'm making in order to have this level of success or this outcome. And it feels like it's a prosperous outcome. It feels like it's for your highest good. So whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're signing an energetic contract with you, yourself, the universe, God, source, creator, etc., or if you are signing a literal contract like paperwork, it seems to work out for you as the future outcome, that you do get what it is that you're working hard for or that you are learning how to do. Like your hard work is paying off here. Hard work paid off. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Wow, your cup runneth over, period. You got the cup card on the bottom. That's beautiful. It says overflowing prosperity, full or empty accounts, nurturer, taking care of business and feeling fulfilled. Wow. So that's definitely double confirmation to what I was saying before I even knew that was on the bottom of the deck. It's just, it feels like you're going to be in something like that's long term and you set yourself up for that success when it comes to your money. So long-term money, long-term title, long-term position, long-term career, long-term something, anything, whatever that resonates with you. That's spirit locking in and saying, you're going to be good. You're going to be all right. Okay? You're going to be better than all right. You're going to be awesome. You're going to be great. You're going to be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay? It's giving all of that. So I'm seeing here, there's no worries when it comes to your money, career, and finances in the future. You're like locked in. You're locked in because you signed a contract or because you energetically signed up for this. You said, I knew what it was when I signed up and this is what I'm getting from it. And that's exactly what I wanted. And that was worth all the challenges or struggles that I had leading up into this point. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's giving. It feels like for some of you Cancers, you worked really hard for this. Yeah, you worked really hard for this. Not me doing an ASMR moment. I just realized I was like, because I was thinking some more Krabby Crab energy. But yeah, I'm seeing here that you're going to be fulfilled. Whatever it is that you work hard for is going to fulfill you, for sure. You used to have, or you have, I don't know if this is past tense or present tense. Take it how it resonates. Everybody's going to be different, but It was somebody watching you. Cancer. Somebody's like watching you. I don't know what that's about. Let's ask Spirit. What's this about? Somebody watching them. What's this about, Spirit? What's the truth behind this? Somebody was... Whoa. Whoa, that's crazy. Love triangle. It could have been someone... When I get the love triangle card, it can be literal. It could be about love. Like someone closest to you who you love, or someone who you're in partnership with. They could have a third party kind of watching your pockets or your money. It could be a family member. It could be someone's ex. It could be someone's sneaky link. I don't know. It just feels like you had somebody watching you in personal life, like kind of watching your progress, like watching you trust the process with your money, your relationship to your money. This is like you in relationship to your money, and then like other parties, other people trying to get in the middle of your progress. Okay. If it's not personal life, it could be in the workplace dynamic. So this is either personal or professional. You put it where you see fit, but your intuition has been telling you, or was telling you, that you had somebody watching your pockets or watching your money or something of that nature. Now, I don't know if they were sending something energetically to you. I mean, that's going to be for you to like decide or to figure out on your own time. But I will say somebody definitely had their eye on you. It was a third party kind of watching you have a relationship to your money. So put yourself where you see fit. And the other partner here in this card is a representation of like your goal, your desire, your money, your dream. It could even be your personal partnership if you have a relationship. Maybe you and your partner have like goals to be a power couple in like a financial way, you know, building something financially together. But you had other people watching. So it could have been up to 3, or it could have just been one person. But there is like a third energy that was trying to get in between you and your money, you in a partnership, you in a power dynamic, power couple dynamic, or something. If you felt like that was going on, your intuition was correct. So Spirit just wanted you to know that. Bottom of the deck says spill the beans. So it says here, someone is about to reveal everything, no holds barred. So you're about to be shown who that was or what that was trying to hold you back. Because it's going to tell on itself. So spill the beans makes me feel like somebody got caught or it gets exposed because they tell on themselves. You put 2 and 2 together. For others of you, they could get exposed by a different means. Like if you say had this third party distraction trying to come in into the workplace, like in a workplace dynamic, trying to come into you, getting between you and an opportunity, like in the workplace, then maybe you notice somebody gossiping about this, and maybe while you're walking past them, you notice, oh, that's about me. Or for some of you, this could be like this person gets reprimanded, so kind of like a slap on the wrist with something. Maybe you find that they got in trouble for something. That was their karma for blocking you from your opportunity. You might even see somebody get laid off or fired. For some of you guys, you might notice that someone might have like a lawsuit or a case open against them in their personal life, and they're talking about it at work and they're like stressed, or that they have a lawsuit or a personal case going on between themselves and the employer for whatever reason, the company that you work for. So it can like, this is like very messy. I'm feeling messy energy from this based off of the person who's pocket watching you and pocket watching your goals and you going to your goals, your dreams. So like I said, this could be someone in the workplace or someone personally closest to you, like outside of work. But um, yeah, Spirit wants you to know whoever was watching or whatever that was is no longer holding any type of distraction or power over you. For some of you guys, you know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about when I say these things. So Spirit just wanted to mention that. Like somebody was watching you, so be mindful of like being maybe more private about what you're doing. Or if you have been being private, it feels like that's the reason why your cup is running over, so to speak, is because you protected your energy. Like you took that intuitive nudge as like, I need to protect my energy right now. I need to make moves in silence. I need to do this or that. So that's what I'm seeing here. You said I clocked it in a personal reading. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, the creepers. Yeah, because people are like that. That ish is real. People are definitely like that. Hi, Star Child. Good to see you back in the chat. Hey, Purple Vanity. Good to see you, boo. Katrina's in the chat. Ashe, ashe. Appreciate you. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for the advice for Cancers? What do we have here for the advice for Cancers? Hi, Groomer. How's it going? Happy Tuesday, you guys. Like the video, like the video, subscribe. You just got a new car of the day? Congratulations. Ashe, ashe, congratulations. Wow, that's a big step. Getting a new car and everything. That's good. That's wonderful. I would be nosy and be like, what'd you get? But we'll talk about it later. In our membership only, our members only readings. We're going to have to talk about it. We have here, continuous learning is your advice. Interestingly enough, that matches the first card that you guys got out. So you guys got the book card out that was saying learning as you go, and then you have the continuous learning as your advice. So Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to invest in yourself, to learn more, to grow more, be inquisitive about more, etc. Commit to lifelong learning. Stay updated with industry trends. Attend workshops or webinars or classes if you need to. Read relevant literature. Read literature to stay competitive or informed, to stay up to date. So Spirit is saying, just because you're learning as you go and you got to this point of success, Spirit is saying the learning just doesn't stop there. Continue to challenge yourself, learn new things, and continue to be inquisitive in that nature, because it's going to help you grow more money, or it's going to help you create that solid like foundation of like reliability. People trust you. Now you have reputation, things like that. It really holds your reputation intact. It makes you irreplaceable. You want to be irreplaceable in a workplace or even with your own projects or your own business. So whatever it is that you do, Spirit is saying continue learning, continue growing, continue expanding, because it's going to make you irreplaceable. Like, you might see everybody else around you get fired, but you're irreplaceable. You're not going to be the one getting all that smoke. You're going to be the one getting the raises, the bonuses, the level up, the vacation time. You're the one who is, you know, they can't risk it getting rid of you, because you're the one who's the glue that keeps everything together. Be that and continue to be that. So that's what your advice is, Cancers. Bottom of the deck says investment insight. So investment insight says educate yourself on investments, research options, consult with a financial advisor if you need one, and start small to build your portfolio and secure your financial future. Okay, so it looks like financial security is going to be happening for you, but your advice in order to secure the bag or keep that bag away from the IRS and things like that, you might have to get a little bit more information on how to invest your money, what to put aside, what taxes you need to pay, consulting and other options towards like someone managing your money if you're making a large lump sum of money. So Spirit is saying here, you might want to find out more information that helps you maintain this. especially for those of you who have other streams and outlets of money and income. If you have like multiple streams of income, or if you're working with um, investments, like as far as like Bitcoin, Airbnb, um, foreign exchange money, things like that. If you're in those industries, or if you have multiple streams of income in those ways where there's large money coming towards you, Spirit is saying to secure your financial future, make sure that you are educating yourself on where my money goes longer and can multiply, but also what responsibilities I need to take care of in order to not get in trouble with having so much money going on. So like taxes and things like that. So that's what I'm seeing here. So that is going to be the majority of your reading. So just take that advice if you guys need it. For some of you guys, you already know these things. So Spirit is just, it's a friendly reminder. It's just a double confirmation for some of you. But let's get into your angel number advice. You know who was watching you, Cancer? I just heard that for some of you Cancers, who was watching you was like reptilian energy. So I don't know if you guys believe in like other star seeds and other cosmos or woo-woo realms and things like that, but it felt like reptilian energy. It felt like uh a reptile type energy, just like cold-blooded type person, so to speak. So that's what I'm seeing here. Very interesting that that's coming out. Your angel number for the reading is trust. And you have 232 repeating here. You can see this angel number exactly like this, or you can see repeating 3s and 2s. 2 is the second house of Taurus. 3 is the third house of Gemini. So Taurus is the ruler of like, well, the second house is the ruler of like money, career, financial gain, and materialistic way. And 3 is like Gemini energy, communication, and relationships to communication. So it feels like you're going to get what it is that you desire in the physical world, in the 3D. It feels like you're going to get what you desire. And this is all going to happen between you trusting the process and communicating with whoever you need to communicate with. I do feel like Spirit is trying to get you to trust in yourself more and the universe, and have faith in the divine plan and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. So not knowing all the answers is okay. You're making progress with whatever it is that you're learning and doing as you go. So that's what I have here for you, Cancers. You guys have a really, really great reading. For some of you guys, you may want to invest your money into multiple other things that could help you multiply your money. So for some of you, maybe you want to end up creating your own business if you don't, or maybe you want to manage certain properties or something of that nature, if that's something that you want to go towards. So that's what I'm seeing. This is really beautiful. Like, I really love this reading for you guys. So that's what I have here for you. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can book with me. The link is in the description box below. I have a 50% off sale, so definitely go check it out. Let's get into my Virgos. Hey, Virgo gang. We're almost in your season. Hey, boo. Let's lock into my World Cup energy. Where's my most valuable Virgos up in the building? Lock in. Drop your zodiac signs down in the chat. Let me know you're here. You're ready for the read. You're ready for the tea. And what's going on with your shmoney, honey? All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Virgos? Let's say, what do we have here for my Virgo gang? What do we have here for my Virgos? Thank you, Spirit. Ashe, ashe. Hey, Virgos. We got Cassandra in the chat. Ashley. Emily. Hey. All right, let's lock in. What do we have here for my Virgos? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. What do we have here for my Virgos? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe, ashe. Let's get it. Thank you for the jewels. I appreciate that, Cass. Or no. Ashley, I thought it was Cassandra. But hey, Cassandra. Let's get into my Virgos. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. What do we have here for my Virgos? What do we have here for my Virgos when it comes to their career, money, and finances? What do we have here for my Virgos? Ooh. Bottom of the deck says seal. And I love this because I just absolutely love like wax seals, like the press, the wax press. Kind of reminds me of like Harry Potter vibes. But yeah, it's definitely giving that stamp of approval. Like something official is coming your way. So that's what you need to know right now. Whatever it is that you're working hard for is coming your way. Something official is coming your way. For some of you guys, you could be in the military or you could work for the GOV. If you do work in those industries or fields and have higher positions in that arena, it does feel like you're going to be getting some more money, or you're getting some type of offer to be in charge of something or to delegate something or to be diplomatic in some way. And it feels like this is like a really important this feels like a really important position. Like I'm getting like someone in the higher places, like someone with leadership skills. So a lot of you Virgos, you could be striving for a higher rank if you are in the military. But for others of you who are in like more of like public administrative like type of fields or workplace environments, it feels like you're moving up, or you already are there in these positions. Like that's your goal, or you already have reached that goal. So I am seeing this here: business contract, documents, gift of money, writing, clerical, and it says paperwork and staying put. So I am seeing here that something is locked in for you. Something is definitely locked in for you. For some of you, this is a bonus raise or a new contract or a new position. I don't know. I just keep, like, I get this card pretty often, but I'm not getting military all the time when I get this card. But for some reason today, I'm being told military, military, military. Like somebody is gaining a high rank, getting like the next rank on their uniform or like something. There's something here like it's telling me you're moving up, or like there's some type of higher rank. There's something happening here. There's something happening. This is fire though. This is awesome. We also have the anchor on the bottom. Now the anchor card traditionally says money blocks, being stuck, financially sound. It says water related as well. For some of you guys, maybe you travel overseas or you want to do overseas travel for work, or maybe it's because you're in these places of like administration, whether it's military or not. It's like you are of like some type of importance here, or you're going to be. So bodies of water could be significant. But with the anchor and the seal, I'm being shown that you're anchored into a business contract. So your money blocks are about to be lifted. That's what you need to know about your money right now, or your career endeavors, or whatever you're doing for yourself when it comes to work. Like something works here in your favor. Yeah, something works in your favor. What's the advice here for my Virgos? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for God is good. What's the advice for my Virgos? What's the advice? Expense tracking. You guys got track your expenses diligently, use apps or spreadsheets, review your spending habits, and identify areas where you can save money. So, your advice when it comes to work, whatever it is that you're doing, you're about to go from having a money block to a contract of receiving money on a consistent basis. And it feels like you're going to stay put there for a while because you're going to be happy there. So Spirit is saying if that's the case, your advice is to track your expenses. Like to review how much you're spending. If you have certain money habits that you need to reevaluate those things. Know where it is that you can save money if you need to save money, things like that. Because I'm seeing here that you're gonna have what it is that you want, money wise. Like this is like seal the deal. The deal is sealed. So for some of you guys, you are in the Navy SEALs. That could be very specific to someone watching, or maybe you are tied to like a partner. You know, you're locked into a relationship that person is a part of this industry and field. But for others of you who are not part of that industry, it's just telling me that you're locked into something. Like something is like literally for you. But stay mindful of how much you're spending because you are making money, but Spirit is saying save your money for like, some of you guys, you want to travel, so save your money for travel. Save your money for vacation and seeing the world and doing the things that you want to do. But for others of you, you have other reasons as to why you want to save your money, so save your money for those reasons as well. Like for some of you guys, you may want to save your money for a house. And like Spirit is saying, yeah, you're making all this money, but not to spend it on other things. Remember what you wanted. Like remember what you wanted prior to making more money or making this consistent level of money. Like prior to you getting this bonus raise or contract or whatever this is, remember what it is that you wanted to invest in. Don't get distracted and start spending it on other things that you want. Spend it on things that you felt like you need and you felt like was a good investment, like a house. So Spirit is saying, remember what it is that got you to sign up for this in the first place, or got you to be in this lane in the first place. It was the drive to get to a certain goal or a certain asset. Because I'm feeling like you guys want a certain asset, but it's not really a desire. It's more of like a need. I need this, so let me save for that. But then making this money can distract you a little bit. So Spirit is saying, you know, you can have fun with your money, but also remember what it is that you wanted to invest into. Somebody definitely wants to travel the world or have somebody definitely wants to travel the world or have like multiple what's it called? What is that called when you have multiple properties? That's what it is. Like somebody wants to have multiple properties or manage properties. I don't know if this is like global, like not globally, but like around the world in different countries, or if this is like around cities and states near you. But that looks good, whoever wants to do that. But that's somebody's like investment goal that I'm picking up on. That's not gonna be for everybody, but that's definitely for somebody who's thinking of doing that. That's a really good investment. Multiple properties. We have here positive workplace. It says cultivate a positive work environment, build strong relationships with colleagues, communicate openly, and contribute to a supportive and collaborative atmosphere. Okay, so I am feeling like for some of you, you are already in a positive workplace, and your advice is to maintain the relationships that you already have with your colleagues, maintain clear communication, and But I almost feel like this isn't your advice. Okay, so I feel like this is your advice, but you know what Spirit just told me? For some of you Virgos, you have people around you who are super supportive of you. And that's why it's a positive workplace. So this feels like an equal give and take of an environment that's highly supportive and collaborative. Like people not looking to like bump up against each other. People who know how to work as a team. That's why I was getting like, that's crazy, because that's crazy I say that, because like if you guys are in a team environment, you could work as a team or for a team or be the leader of a team. I do feel like most of you are in a leadership position of a team, or it requires like teamwork make the dream work type energy. And that's why I was getting militant energy so bad earlier. I was like getting it so much, so heavily, and I normally don't get it from that card when I pull it any other live stream. This card, I normally don't get that, but I'm getting that so heavily right now. So I must be talking to somebody who's in some type of public administration or environment of that nature. Is a positive workplace, which is rare, because sometimes it's not as positive or collaborative or teamwork made the dream work. Sometimes people in higher places of that nature bump heads a lot. But for some reason, I'm getting like all good vibes. So your advice is to maintain a positive workplace, like maintain that, keep that same energy in the workplace. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. If it already exists, like continue to maintain that in the workplace. This is nice. I like this reading for you. I feel like you're getting praised at work. That's another thing. Another thing that's coming through for my Virgos, you're getting praised at work. You're like getting praised for what you do or what you've done. There's a lot of recognition coming your way. Because it's not just about money here. They keep pointing me to like, you're in a higher place and you're getting like an aplauso, like a huge resounding yes, resounding congratulations, resounding like, go Virgo, like you're the best, like we love you here, like you did great. Like, I don't know, it's just giving that camaraderie. So that's what it feels like. And for those of you who work for yourself, that may just be your clients and customers being like, you're the best and da 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 da, and like giving good reviews on whatever goods, product, or services that you provide. So like that's what it's giving. Yeah, that's what I see here. What's the angel number? What's the angel number to this reading for my Virgos? Simplification, 654. So it says here, simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your minds and your surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. You're just going to be living the simple life. Like, honestly, like, it feels like a Virgo is about to make a big bag and, like, literally live comfortably. Like, that's what I'm getting from Virgo energy. Like, I feel like you're not going to have a negative workplace environment. If you're already in one, then you already know what to do to get out of that or to, like, move up and away from that. But it feels like you don't have a cluttered mind. You don't have cluttered surroundings or a crowded environment. It feels like you it just feels like you're living a better lifestyle or a like a nicer life, like a chill life. Like I'm getting somebody chilling. I'm really just getting somebody chilling here. So congratulations, because for you to be chilling like this but have such a high title and high ranking, you must have worked so hard to get to this position. You like literally unanchored yourself from money blocks to seal the deal in something so solid. that you live such a simplified life emotionally, mentally, and or physically here, where you don't have like too much drama, clutter in your personal or your professional life. Like you have clarity, there's effectiveness, you have it's giving like you're living the good life, babe. you're giving I'm living the good life. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here right now. What you need to know about your money is that any type of anchor or blockages will be lifted. You're sealing the deal. Try to track your expenses wisely and invest into things, but it looks like in the future, you're going to be living a very simple life. And you might live life luxuriously and have all these different material things, but simple life is subjective to the definition of what simple means for that person. So to everyone, simple is going to be different for you, but it just feels like it's like chill, if that's a better word to use. It feels chill, like you're about to be chilling. Like simple life, like you're not gonna have too much to worry about or too much going on that stresses you. So that's what I'm seeing here. Very beautiful. I love this energy for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into it. All right, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. All right, you guys, I gotta use the restroom. But before we get into Libras, like I said, you guys, I have a 50% sale on my website. 50% off sale on my website on all the readings. So definitely go check it out. If you need a personal reading, you can book with me a personal read. But before we get into Libras, I'm going to shuffle this last card deck and let you know, Libras. I just saw 444, by the way. I'm going to let you know that you need to drop them zodiac signs down in the chat while I'm using the restroom. So when I come back, make sure that I see you guys in the chat. All right, we just finished Virgos. If you just are now coming into the room, we just finished Virgos reading. We're about to be tapping into my Libras. Okay, so let's lock into my Libra gang in the building. Drop your zodiac signs, and I'll be right back. Period. Ashe. All right, y'all. Thank you for your patience. I'm back. Let's get into it. All right. The Bay, you said it was resonating for the Cancer read. She is a reptilian. I'm screaming. The reptilians and Cancer's reading. I know. That's crazy. That's crazy. You said years of defining the narcissist you live with. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Starseer. Thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you for your patience. We're going into Libra reading. Hi, Tosh. I'm Akeisha. Y'all are watching for Libras. All right. Drop your zodiac signs if you're a Libra down in the chat stream below. I'm doing these career readings. We're starting off with Libra, going into the rest of the live stream. All right, you guys. I had to take a little intermission, a little bathroom breakity break, but we back at it again. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Libra gang, Spirit? For the highest good. When it comes to money, career, and finances, what do they need to know right now for my Libras? What you need to learn. And you guys, don't forget to come back tonight for the love readings at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be doing love readings based off of that full moon eclipse energy coming up. So it's about to be lit. So make sure you pull up for that. All right, here we go. What do we have here for my Libra gang? Hi, Ashley. It's Bay. Hey, girl, hey. All right, let's lock in. What do we have here for my Libra gang goodies and biddies? What do we have here for my Libras? Money, career, and finances. What do we have here for my Libras? Money, career, and finances. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. What do we have here for my Libras? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. Ooh, you got the light bulb card. And it says here, lucrative ideas, new income source, inspiration, entrepreneur, new job, creative work. So I am seeing here that for some of you, what you need to know right now is that your ideas are definitely being noticed, or they will be if you start using those ideas, those moments of inspiration, or any type of ideas or things that you write down, things you may say, things you may put together to present. So I am seeing that here. There's a new stream of income source that can come through with these new ideas, and it can lead you into entrepreneurship, being self-employed, working elsewhere, if it's working elsewhere in a new job, workplace environment, or just like being praised in the environment that you're already in. Somebody works in an environment that it's kind of set up like Google. I'm not even gonna cap. Like, Spirit in my third eye, for some of you Libras, you work in an environment or workplace that's like something like you have employee benefits, or it's like set up really nice. Like, have y'all ever been to like Google headquarters, or like TikTok headquarters, or like any type of headquarters? Like, for some of you, you're gonna get a job there, or you already work there. And something about your ideas, creativity, your inspiration, your drive, your work ethic, it gets noticed in those places. So there's an opportunity or a project or some type of task that they're going to give you. You're going to meet the deadline and get rewarded for that. It's based off of your intelligence, your knowledge, your creativity, something around like the way your brain tick, the way your workflow be flowing. You know, so it's definitely giving that energy. Bottom of the deck is the crown here on the bottom of the deck, and it's saying here, overcoming obstacles, power play, wealth, owner or a boss, taking charge, making progress. I feel like a boss or someone of higher rank is going to reward you because of your mind, the way your mind tick, the way you move, the way you are, okay, how you present yourself. So yeah, there is some type of more money or more projects, or they're like they're delegating to you more tasks because they trust you with it. They have like an agreement or a deal with it in the future for you. based off of how you show up right now. So be on your P's and Q's, cross your T's, dot your I's, make sure that you're not missing any details, make sure you're detail oriented, you're staying focused, things like that. Because I feel like you're getting a good opportunity here to make more money or to get some type of level up in career. This feels really good. Ooh, I don't know what Libra I'm talking to, but you looking nice. It's set up nice. Okay, this reading. For some of you guys, you're your own boss. You work for yourself. These new ideas and stuff are going to get you way more clients and customers. So I don't know what you do, whatever product, goods, or service you provide, like, it's about to be sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, you about to have every person coming towards you for something, and it's going to be giving you money, recognition. Like, go to Libra. Like, nah, F going to Joe Schmo. Go to Libra. I promise you. I went to Libra. I had this, and this done for me in this amount of time. And it was this type of quality. And it was affordable. It was this. It was that. Like, you know, or I spent extra money getting it done by this person, but it was worth it. My money spent well. My money went long. Like, something of that nature. Like, you're being talked about highly. You're being talked about highly. This is giving king, queen energy with the crown here on the bottom. King, queen energy. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. No, this is very nice though. Like, I love this for you so much. Like, so much. Yeah, it's really good. This is amazing. But yeah, for those of you who work in that like Google type of environment type, like look up what these places look like, because for some of you guys, you don't know what I'm talking about, but for some of you guys do. Or watch the movie The Interview. Or not The Interview. It's not the movie The Interview. What is it? What's that movie with shoot, what is his name? They're like one of my two favorite actors too. Dang. It's not The Interview. It's the other one where they're on Google. The Intern. That's what it is. I get them mixed up. The Intern. Yeah, watch the movie The Intern. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like, workplace dynamics like that either want to hire you or you either work for already. And like, those are the, like, if you are employed elsewhere, those are kind of like some of the like task or fast-paced environment or whatever the case is. There's something about it that, I know it's just a movie, but there's something about like where they work that is similar to like where you work or the type of place you want to work, for those of you who are seeking work elsewhere. But yeah, it just depends on if you already work there or if you're seeking work elsewhere. But you know, take it how it resonates. That's what I'm definitely channeling here. Like, they put that in my mind's eye, like Libras can do whatever they want, kind of, or like they have like some type of level of like creative freedom to a degree. Yeah, it's still a business. It still runs like a business, but there's some type of like feeling of like a relaxed work environment. Like, I feel relaxed working in this environment, or I feel good working in this, like, you know what I mean? Like, that type of energy. Yeah, thank you, Tosh. Tosh said The Interview. Exactly. Or The Intern. Yeah. It's the movie The Intern, not The Interview. So if you guys want to watch a movie or have a reason to watch one, watch The Intern. It's a good movie. You said you do resume makeovers, Danielle? You feel like I'm talking to you? That's awesome. You do resume makeovers? I'm going to have to remember that. Not for myself, but for other people. Yeah, I'm going to send them your way. Resume makeovers. Yes, period. Hi, Lady Blue. Good to see you guys in the chat. Let's get your advice. Libras, you got 3 cards coming out for your advice. Matthew, thank you so much. Okay, so Matthew said the movie is called The Internship. Or Internship. So, not The Intern, but Internship. It's with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. Exactly. Those are the 2 actors that I really like working together. Yes, that's who it is. Okay, Libras, scratch all that we said earlier. It's called The Internship. And it has Owen Wilson as one of the actors and Vince Vaughn. Yes, that's it. Tosh, we almost had it. It's okay. We locked in anyway. It's giving that energy. Thank you, Matthew, for giving us the extra tea and the right information. Ashe. Period. Matthew is in the building. Thank you for being here. Hi, Ashley. Thank you so much for the gifts. All right, so I'm seeing here long-term planning is your advice. Debt management is your advice. Side hustle is your advice. Now, these could be 3 separate pieces of advice for 3 separate of you Libras, or this could be all of your advice for just you Libra. Like, so take what resonates. Not all this advice is going to be needed for you. For some of you guys, you already know this, or you don't need this, or you're already doing this, okay? But I'm seeing here long-term career planning. All right. We have here plan for the long term, set financial goals for retirement, invest in long-term assets, and create a roadmap to achieve your desired future. So that's what Spirit is showing me here. Your advice is to plan for the long term, do things for the long term, and with long-term goals being met in mind. So I'm doing this thing. It might not be as glamorous or put together, but I'm doing this so that way I can get to this next goal, or this long-term goal, or to this milestone to get to the long-term goal. So Spirit is saying here, yeah, long-term career planning is something that you want to keep in mind as you are navigating your workplace. And then we have here debt management. It says take control of your debt, list debts, prioritize high interest ones, or high priority ones. And it says here, create a repayment plan to avoid accumulating new debt. Okay, so if you guys have debt that has built up or anything like that, Spirit is saying whatever money or recognition that you receive to make more money, an opportunity here, Spirit is saying utilize that and start pouring into any debts or anything that you may have. Because in the long haul, that's going to look good for you if you want to get certain things like assets, or have maybe a certain credit card or a certain credit score, things like that. So that's what I'm seeing here. I also have like this collective message coming in just in general, just like for the world. I feel like credit scores are going to be obsolete at one point, at some point. I don't know if that's going to be right now, or if that's going to be like 10 years from now, but I don't know why I keep getting this feeling. Sometimes when I do these career readings, and I think this is the first time that I'm saying it, but I keep feeling like credit score is not going to be a thing anymore. Like they're going to make it something else, or they're going to call it something else, or change it all completely. Like the algorithm on how you get approved with certain things. Kind of like the algorithm when it comes to getting monetized on YouTube. Like, right? So you have to have a certain amount of views or hours to get monetized on YouTube, right? So it's kind of like that. Like in order for you to get approved for certain things in real life, I don't know why I keep getting this collective world message that credit scores are going to be obsolete. Like, it's not going to fucking matter anymore. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Makisha, like that. You said it would be a social credit score. Possibly. I don't know what it is. It'll be something else, though. But Makisha, she's putting her predictions out, too. Exactly. It could be anything. They're going to, like, change it or shift it, or it's not going to affect you the way it used to. Like there's justice coming in for that, but it still comes with the fine print. Like I keep getting like this message, like, yes, it doesn't exist, but it kind of turned into something else, but then there's like fine print to it. Or yes, it doesn't matter, but there's like, but the gag is like, there's still something, you know what I mean? But it's more achievable. Like it's more attainable now or something. To get certain things or to get approved for things. That's what I keep seeing here. That's what I keep seeing here in my mind's eye. When I say seeing, I mean like everything is in my mind's eye. But like that's another message. So just remember that I said that for those of you in the collective. When that does happen, Give me my flowers, y'all, because I swear to God, I predicted that. But I've been feeling like that a lot more now because maybe it's gonna happen sooner. I kind of already felt like that, but was hesitant to speak on it because you know the people be watching, so I be watching my mouth because people be watching. But anyways, I digress. We have here side hustle. Okay, side hustle is here as well as your advice card for you Libras. It says explore additional income streams, identify marketable skill or hobby, promote your services, and manage your time effectively to balance multiple roles. Okay, so when it comes to your energy Libra, for those of you who have side hustles, side endeavors, side goals to have your own thing or to make extra income like in the background away from maybe what you do professionally, Spirit is saying explore those income streams, like pour time and energy and coin into those things. They are going to pay off. For those of you who are interested in that or already doing that, continue doing that is your advice. If you need to promote your services, do that. Or if you need to learn a skill or a hobby, do that. There's something that's going to help you gain a lot of recognition, success, but also funds effectively from these side hustles or endeavors or like skills that you have. Like you have a set of skills, you have talent, Libras. A lot of you Libras got talent. So hone in on that, like focus in on that and like really like do your thing. Somebody is also going to, this is a sidebar, but somebody is male or female, whoever you are, however you identify. You are going to be working on your beauty. Or maybe you're in the beauty industry, but the main message that I'm getting is that you're going to be working on your beauty. Like someone's beauty, someone's about to invest some of their money into the way they look. So I don't know if you're looking to get like work done on your face or on your body or in your breast area or something like that, but if you want to advance or enhance something. So Spirit is also showing me that for some of you guys watching, that's just your double confirmation, not to get those things done. I mean, you do what you want, but you can or can't, but whatever, it doesn't matter. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like that's just double confirmation for you to know that I'm talking to you and that this is your read. Because they want me to let you know that this is your read. Whoever is planning on doing that or has thought about doing that with the money that they're going to make, I'm talking to you, right? So then this reading is resonating with you or should resonate with you. And somebody likes wearing blazers, like wool or thick blazers. Because I'm seeing 3 blazers here on this card, and they're not like thin suit blazers. They're not like a suit outfit. They're like thick blazers, like some type of thick material. Maybe somebody's into like clothing, designing or something. I'm seeing like a Burberry pattern here too, or like wool. So that's what I'm saying. This is going to be a reading. I'm going to grab your angel number and then we're going to wrap it up, go to Scorpios. And then we'll be done with the reads. And we'll go to the last column, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right. We're closing out Libras. We're going to go into Scorpio and then we'll be in the last set of readings. Ooh, we got abundance, 888. 888. You said Makisha, China, and Mexico started rolling it out? Oh, they just started doing that? Oh, I had no idea. I had no idea. Yeah, because I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I don't watch anything like that's trying to like infiltrate my third eye or influence like readings. So, but mostly because I don't want it to influence me. But yeah, yeah, I don't watch the news, so that's crazy. I probably would have found that out if I watched the news. Thank you, Makisha, for being my news anchor. Thank you for the update. But yeah, I think the USA is going to get on board with that. But we have here financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and stay disciplined. So Spirit is saying here 888 is your angel number for the read. You could be seeing this angel number, or you could be seeing this soon if you haven't seen it yet. Also, let's talk about the 88 portal. Like for some of you guys, you made certain manifestations, or you were planning or putting together certain things for yourself in your mind. Yeah, 888 portal. Like something around like August 8th. You said something or did something or put something in place. It was like a plan of action or something. Or it could have been even your ideas being noticed in and around that time. Yeah. It leads to a lot of recognition, which leads to more money or some type of opportunity that can make you money. So that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Beautiful energy. You guys stay confident. Your reading looks really good. Looks really good. Yeah, I like this for you. Also, hold on. Before you go, Libras, I'm channeling a message. It's not from the cards, but I'm channeling a message. Spirit is telling me here that for some of you Libras, you're going to be ruffling some higher ups feathers. For those of you who work in like a workplace that have people in higher places, you're going to be rubbing them the wrong way because you do something so well. So don't feed into that if that happens. Protect your energy. Stay with integrity and dignity and value, like high value. These people are going to embarrass themselves. They could even get themselves in trouble trying to mess with you, but they're kind of threatened because they feel like their position can be taken to a degree. So I don't know if you're trying to compete with them or not, but they feel like they see you as competition. Okay, so yeah, some type of higher up, like it could be a supervisor, manager, a boss, owner of a company. It could be it's somebody who's threatened by you. Especially, and for some of you guys, you have your own business. Now, a majority of you, I'm seeing you in the workplace and having this situation, but for a small group of you, if it is like your own business, you have like someone in the same field or industry who has their own business as well, who looks at you as competition, but is giving like they it's like they got bad blood out for you or something. Not literally, but like it's just giving like cringe, like ew, like why are you being like that? Like you don't need to be like that. There's room at the top for everybody. Like there's room at the table of success for everybody. Like why are you acting like you have to be the only one? Like it's giving that energy. Like I don't know why this person feels as though you're such a threat, but they see you as a threat a little bit in the workplace, whatever you do for work. Okay, you guys. So whether you work for yourself or someone else, just look out for that. Try not to feed into that. They're going to embarrass themselves. Okay, so that's what I have here for you. Libras, that's going to be your message. Let's move on to my Scorpios. What do we have here for my Scorpios? Ashe. What do we have here for my Scorpion gang biddies and zeddies? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. What do we have here for my Scorpios? You said you just went to HR about a situation with your boss? Girl, that was so specific. That message must have been directly just for you, Danielle. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. I was channeling that. I was like, what the heck is going on? And I was putting the cards away too when I started getting that channeling. I was like, wait, hold on, before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Like, not be having secrets. Anyways, hi Victoria. Victoria is a Scorpio. Yeah, where are my Scorpions at? Where's my Scorpios and Scorpianas? What do we have here for my Scorpios? Buzz down. All right, let's get it. Drop your zodiac signs down in the chat. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can book with me. The link is in the description box below. Okay, you guys? So make sure you click that link for a personal reading. My readings are on sale, 50% off right now. Okay, let's get it. What do we have here for my Scorpios? Hi, Nugget. Hi, cutie. You said I'm on point. Thank you, boo. Period. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Scorpios? I don't even know if I rang the singing bowl, but let me do it again. I try not to ring it too much because we're using a different type of mic. So, like I said, if you guys are just now coming into the room, this mic is out of commission right now. So I'm using the mic directly on the device. So everything might sound more sensitive, like me putting the cards here, shuffling, might sound a little bit more clearer or more sensitive to your ears. So if you are listening to this, just turn the volume down if you feel bothered by the extra sounds, okay? Especially the sound bowl, because the sound bowl is like really piercing. So yeah, sorry you guys. We just out of commission with this mic. This mic, she turned off right now. We have the Wings card. And this card is your first card out. It's telling me that you're rising above money issues. And that's literally the first bar here on the card. It says business is taking off. You have profit. You have spiritual work or life purpose for some of you guys that you do, or mission here. So this is very, very nice. This is a very, very positive card to get. Some of you guys may have felt like, oh, if I keep doing this, I'm going to get to this level of success. And you were right. So for some of you guys, you predicted this for yourself. You're your own oracles. You're your own reader, so to speak. Kind of just being in the embodiment and in the flow of like what you're doing and being in a workflow and just doing what you need to do. So I'm seeing here, Spirit showing me that you're rising above, like you're rising above and beyond. You're taking flight, so to speak. For some of you guys, you're literally about to be taking flights, or you already have been. So that's what I'm getting as well. Bottom of the deck is Spiral. And the Spiral card says, Spiral, out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend, revisiting a job, promotions, and connections. So this is a good spiral. This is like spiraling up and up and away, or up and out of control type energy. It kind of reminds me of like, in the first Willy Wonka, like the first ever like Willy Wonka movie, when they're in the elevator and they're like going all the way up to the ceiling, and like Charlie's in there, his grandpa's in there, and Willy Wonka's in there, and they like literally shoot out of the ceiling of the factory, and then they like fly around. And it's very like, this is way before like they had like CGI and stuff, so like it was like very like fake, obviously, but it's giving that energy. You're about to be taking flight and spiraling up and through the ceiling that maybe other people tried to create for you. I don't feel like you ever thought you had a ceiling above you. I feel like you always thought you were limitless, but like for some reason other people may have tried to put a cap or a ceiling onto you, and this is like you spiraling up and showing other people that they were wrong. So I am seeing like some type of victory as like underdog energy coming in for Scorpios. So that's also what I see as like taking flight. This is a very, very, very good read. For some of you guys, you might be going back to a specific career that at first you didn't like, or you didn't understand or fully get something out of it, but you might be revisiting that because you're being offered a promotion to maybe work as a different position there. For some of you guys, that's very on brand and on point to the timeline as well. Like I feel like that could be happening right now or very soon, like right around the corner, that you have a previous workplace offering you something better. It's offering your worth. It's offering your time and coin. It's offering all these things that cater to those things. Like it's worth it now. Whereas before it wasn't worth it, but now they respect you. So they're putting respect on your name, your workflow, your timing, your energy. For others of you, you work for yourself, and what's spiraling up and away and out of control is your progress with your own business. Like there's something about someone could be trending or going viral, Someone could be getting a lot of attention. Um, a lot of attention. Like there's like an audience here of people who have eyes on you. So I'm hearing audience, seeing audience, but that could be subjective to each one of you. That could mean that you're on social media and you have a presence in a certain specific audience. But for others of you, audience could be like you have certain people in the workplace that, you know, you're popular to them. You know, everybody knows you, everybody knows your name, who you are, things like that. So it's subjective to like what audience means to you, but I do feel like you have a lot of eyes on you. Like you're very popular, you're going viral, or some nature of that. Yeah, some sort. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing here. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Sorry, I'm like channeling a lot of stuff for you. I'm trying to ground everything. There's a lot of Scorpios that have a lot of messages coming in, and I'm just like, I'm pausing as I'm talking because I'm trying to hear it and then say it, but like I keep missing certain other things. So give me a second, y'all. Somebody has an angel of protection over them, like a serious angel of protection. Like things that could have been worse in your life didn't go worse because of this angel of protection. And you know what's crazy? I said that recently to somebody in my members only readings that I did last night. But I'm saying that to you, Scorpio, now. So I don't know if this is more collective. Maybe it's just like collective in general. Like even if you're not a Scorpio, like there's certain people in the collective that could have a particular angel here. Maybe it's Archangel Michael. For some of you guys, it is an archangel of some sort. And it could be Archangel Michael. That's the one that protects you the most, just in general, whether you're a Scorpio or not. But yeah, Scorpios, you have the wings here, and they're telling me that you're protected. Like your money is protected, or your path was always protected. Your destiny was always protected. If anybody tried to destiny swap you or switch anything out or make something not go your way because they wanted it to go their way, I'm being told that it's not going to happen, or they tried it and didn't work. It's because of your protection here. You're like hella protected. Like it feels like Archangel energy. So it does feel like Archangel Michael to a degree. So let's get your angel, or I'm sorry, not your angel number, your career advice. Let's get your career advice. With all this attention on you and things like that, let's get this career advice. For some of you guys, you just protect your own energy so much that to others it may look like you have really good protection on an angelic sense, and you may, but Spirit is saying here, like, people only look at you that way because you protect your own energy. Something about Scorpio, you don't play also. For some of you Scorpios, you really don't play, so people know that you don't, so they walk on eggshells around you, trying to make sure that you know that they respect you or they're being loyal to you. You got people trying to prove the loyalty to you or like respect you. Like prove that they respect you. Possibly because you're spiraling up. You're getting all this recognition, attention, and all this stuff. So for some of you, what you need to know right now is that you're protected, but also protect your own energy. Continue to do that if you've already been. That's another message coming through. I think that's the one I was trying to get earlier. I was trying to listen to it as I was trying to send you a different one. Very interesting. Also, somebody is getting tattoos or wants to get more. So that's double confirmation that this is your read. It's not double confirmation to get a tattoo, but I mean, do what you do. But like, it's just saying like, this is your read. For those of you who do. For some of you guys, you are tattoo artists. So maybe that's for some of you. Like, you don't want tattoos because you're the one who gives them. We also have debt reduction. It says focus on reducing your debt. Use strategies like snowball or the avalanche method. Consolidate debts if possible and avoid taking on new liabilities. So I'm seeing here that for a lot of you Scorpios, you're going to get your debt cleared. Your advice is to do this, to reduce your debt. But I do feel like you're already going to have your debt cleared because you spiral up in some type of ladder of success in a workplace or some type of environment that you created yourself if you have your own business. But like, what you do with this money that you receive from that, Spirit is saying reduce your debt. Because for some of you guys, you need to do that. You need to do that. But for others of you, you don't. Spirit is saying if you don't have debt, but you have a lot of credit cards that you've spent certain things on, Spirit is saying stay responsible with the payments of those credit cards. So make sure that you're keeping up with payments and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. This is really great. This is a really good read. One more card for Scorpios. Thank you, Spirit. And that's what they gave me. One more card exactly. That's crazy. Let me grab it. It fell on the floor. Okay, so the card that you got is side hustle. For some of you guys, your side hustle is about to turn into your main thing. For others of you, you already experienced this happening. So it has turned into your main thing. So congratulations. Like, this is such a fire read. This is a really good read. It says explore additional income streams, identify marketable skills or hobbies, promote your services, and manage your time effectively to balance multiple roles. Okay, so for a lot of you, you are going to be making money from what it is that you have been doing as a side hustle, because it turns into a full-time hustle, like a full-time thing. For others of you, it's just that your side hustle is just making you that extra money on top of somewhere that you're working or something else that you do. So like, either way, I'm getting like a Scorpio who's probably going to narrow it down. Like, yeah, there could be a Scorpio, Spirit, thank you, because I'm like, how do I say this to them? There could be like a Scorpio who has something that they've been doing for a while that was a side hustle that turned into a main hustle, but this is about to expand in multiple ways. So like this spiral here is showing me like you have other opportunities to tap into or to collaborate with or something of that nature, and like it may feel overstimulating and overwhelming at first, but it's because you're upward trending. Like you are a trending topic, you're a trending person, you're a trending, like, and this could be in real life or on social media. It's just like your energy is like attracting, magnetizing so much towards you that it's almost like you're trending in the universe, so to speak. So like there's a signal that you're putting out to the universe that you're in life purpose, or you are in this type of responsible workflow, and the universe is like, oh well, since Scorpio's so reliable, let's bring this and that opportunity. And it may be overstimulating and overwhelming because you're like, should I just say yes to all? Should I just only look into a few and narrow down my options? So you're gonna have choices to choose from here in the future. That's what you need to know right now, that going into the future, try not to get overwhelmed with all these options to like have more money or multiple streams of income, if that's what it is, or something. But it's like, try not to get overstimulated with that. Try to be calm in like researching these things, revisiting these areas of fine print, or like, you know, just like figuring things out. Like that's what Spirit wants me to tell you. And I can ground the message, but I'm also like kind of distracted in your reading. So maybe it's because you may end up feeling like that a little bit, like, oh my gosh, there's so much I need to delegate and keep on top of. You might need to hire someone or have like an assistant or have like a family member or a friend help you organize certain things or keep you on track. I just feel like there's going to be a very busy Scorpio, like booked and busy type energy. So take that how it resonates, whether you work for yourself or someone else. What's the angel number for the reading for my Scorpios? Hi, Jessica. Hi, Vanessa. Y'all are in the chat. We're on Scorpios right now. We have here evolution. So it says 5, 6, 7. You are evolving spiritually and emotionally, moving towards greater wisdom and understanding. So a lot of you, like I said, this is that spiraling up energy. And you could be seeing repeating 5s, 6s, or 7s, repeating separately or together coming up, or you've already experienced and witnessed these angel numbers now. But it's definitely showing me here, you're gaining like not only like a financial understanding on like the energy and the work that you put in, how that responds back to you, but you're understanding like your spiritual moves, like when you move in this way with like a good spirit, like a good vibe, a good integrity to you, it really gives you this like spiritual and emotional fulfillment. It's like spiritual wealth, so to speak. So it's like, yeah, I'm making the money and stuff, but I feel emotionally and spiritually like balanced and fulfilled, like spiritual wealth to a degree. So I'm seeing here like, yeah, there's a lot of understanding and wisdom that you're getting on what it is that you had to do to get to where you got and where you're going. And yeah, I think that's it. I feel like I was gonna say more stuff, but like I just keep, there's just something about like I keep like getting, once I get the message, I keep getting another one coming in, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? So that's very interesting. It feels like you're trying to do something, Scorpio, and then as soon as you try to do that thing, there's something else coming in. And so that's why I was like, you might need help organizing things coming up. You might need help from other people because, I don't know, the energy feels scattered, but in a good way. It's like a lot of opportunity. Yeah. So that's what I see here. Beautiful. I love this reading for you. Hopefully you were able to follow it. That one was kind of all over the place, but still organized. So maybe that's how you just feel coming up. But if you have like multiple projects, multiple opportunities, or multiple things to kind of like deadline and get done or delegate, Spirit is saying don't be afraid to ask for help if that's what you need. You are evolving to the next phase of your money and how you are in a workplace or like for yourself. If you work for yourself, like you have like, there's some good presence here coming your way. There's great gifts coming your way. So that's what I have. Let's get into my Sagittario. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. What do we have here for Sag? What do we have here for my Sagittario? And then we're on the last column, you guys. We have, after Sag, we have 3 more zodiac signs. So let's lock in. Let's get into my Sag. Drop your zodiac signs, your bow and arrows. Where are my bow and arrow babies? You said, please give us some good news. Jay, I'm going to do my best. I feel like it will be good news. I feel like it's going to be a thing, period. So what do we have here for my Sagittario? Sagittarius. What do we have here for my Sag gang? And then after Sag is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right, you guys, like the video, hop the video, subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my personal readings are 50% off. The link is in the description box below, as well as pinned to the live stream chat. All right, you guys, so that is what I have here for you, if you guys are interested. Come back for the love readings tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Sagittario? What do we have here for my Sagittario? Okay, wow, you guys have a really good card, strong card out as your first card. It's saying here, Nugget. And this is like a golden nugget of success. It says small increase, valuable info, honest assessment, fresh start, steady work, career building. Bottom of the deck is the turtle card. And the turtle represents money coming in slowly, steady progress, moving for work, in a good time, and long term. Okay? So what I'm getting for you guys is that you might have been working at something, but you felt like it was pretty slow. Spirit is saying you're going to have a small increase during these slow periods. So like if you felt like something was dragging out with your career, your money, or your recognition, or your own business, or wherever you do for work, it's feeling like that was all kind of just like setting you up for like certain opportunities to learn from your mistakes, or to figure out like, oh, what's working and what's not working. It was kind of like to test like the ebb and flow of like, okay, well, I know this works, or I know this doesn't work. It was giving you an opportunity to kind of just like have that before the money flows in, before the bigger responsibilities come in. So it's kind of like setting you up for success. So Spirit is showing me here that, yeah, you have money coming in slowly, but steadily. There's like a small jolt of increase. So as your money and as your progress, as you are making progress, there's like these little like peaks or moments along your path of like this success. So for example, let's just say, you know, you're working in a workplace and you've been working there for like 6 months, and you're like, dang, where's my evaluation? I should have my first evaluation by now, like da 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 da. And it goes on to 8 months, and you're like, dang, it's way over the time I should have got an evaluation, like da 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 da. And Spirit's like, but what did you learn up until this point? What mistakes or good things that have you done? Like what is this teaching you, even though it is dragging out for you to get this thing? And then there's the evaluation, there's the peak, or there's the bonus, or there's there's something that surprises you. Okay, you're still going to get that, but it may not be in the time frame that you expected. That's what Spirit is trying to show me here. Sorry you guys, that took me forever to try and figure out the point. It feels like, and for some of you guys, you may have anxiety too, because I'm feeling anxious doing your reading. I'm feeling like anxiety kind of doing your reading, like feeling rushed, or feeling like I need to hurry up, or like I'm anxious. So like Sagittarius, you may feel like you need things to go faster, or it needs to hurry up, but Spirit is saying it's slow for a reason. It's like, it's not dragging in a negative way. It's like going at this pace to literally set you up for better success in the future based off of what you learned along the way. And so that's what I'm seeing here. A lot of you guys, you're having an honest assessment of yourself, like you're reflecting on yourself, or what you do for a career, or where you work. You're like assessing all of that. Yeah, you're assessing all of that with yourself, and you're like, okay, I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to do this instead because I know that this other thing doesn't work and I need to do it this way. It's like, now you know what to do. Now you can literally like be okay and comfortable with, this is what I'm going to do. It's about being more confident with your decisions when it comes to career. So that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So this is beautiful. I love this for you guys because I feel like slow and steady wins the race. That's just like point blank period. It's not about getting rich quick. It's not about having what someone else has, or the success that they have in the amount of time that they have it. This is at your pace, and Spirit is saying they have money and success for you that's going to be different from the next person, and that person next to you is going to be looking at you and being like, I wish I had what you had. Meanwhile, you could have thought like, I wish I had what you had, but what you have ends up being better, and they're like, I wish I had what you had. So there's something about your journey. It's set up this way for a reason. So try not to get frustrated, or if you felt frustrated in the past, now you know why. Because in the future, in the timeline now to the near future, I'm seeing here that you have money coming in steadily, and it's long term. It's not like short-term opportunities, projects, or money. Whatever it is for you, it's like this for the long haul. It's for a good time and a long time. For some of you guys, you're playing with the idea of moving for work or moving workplaces. So I don't know if you're moving your home for work or if you already did that, or moving workplaces. If you feel like that's moving slow, like that's your goal, but it's going slow AF, like you're going to get that. I'm seeing here you're going to get that. What's the advice here? For some of you guys, you have a connection to turtles, or like turtles are your spirit animals. Somebody could have a tattoo or a charm or like a t-shirt that has a turtle on it. Your advice, career advancement. Yeah, continue advancing on your career. Like if it has been slow, it's for good reason. Trust me. You've learned something that you didn't know you needed to learn, or you had an experience you didn't know you needed to experience until you later on utilize that skill in the future. It's like if you have an altercation and you crashed out before, you know that if you have an altercation in the workplace in the future, not to crash out. You know how to discern yourself, or you know how to do certain things. Like, and I'm using that as the extreme of like a situation. That's not literally what I'm channeling. That's just an example. Like, it's like you know how to do things now better than before. And so that for me is you advancing in a career way. So it's not only about like money, bonuses, and career advancement in the monetary way. It's also career advancement in like how you present yourself, your knowledge, your patience, and you accepting that your journey is set up different and your path looks like this, and it may be slow to you, but to spirit, it's everything that you need in order to have something long term. Whereas other people might have got to their money quicker, it burns quicker. You guys are getting to your money at a steady pace, at a good pace. You're getting to these milestones at a steady pace, at a good pace. There's growth and growth and growth happening, and as long as there's growth, there's progress. Slow progress is progress. And it's good because at the end of the day, the end goal, or your long-term goal, is going to be everlasting, whereas somebody else is burnt out quick. Like your money or your recognition or whatever you're doing in career, it doesn't disintegrate. It doesn't evaporate like everybody else's. I think that's the word I want to use. I think that's a better word to use. Evaporate. It doesn't evaporate like everyone else's. So that's pretty cool. We have here this card, career advancement. It says here, seek opportunities for growth in your career. Update your resume, network with industry professionals, and consider further education or training. Now, this is advice. You can utilize this advice to advance your career as well. But, yeah, I'm seeing here self-discipline. Sorry, my birds are going off right now. I apologize, you guys, but if you can if you're hearing that pick up on the mic, it's because this mic isn't working, and it usually it blocks all that feedback, but this mic is so sensitive. So we have here self-discipline, self-development, and discipline in your career and finances. Set clear goals. Oh, I read that wrong. It says here, develop self-discipline in your career and finances, set clear goals, create routines, and stay committed to your plans to achieve success. So that's what I have here for you guys as far as your advice. it feels like for some of you, you may feel like you're not being disciplined enough. Your advice is to give yourself credit where credit's due. I feel like you have been disciplined. I feel like you have been staying committed to your goals. I just think that you might have been getting distracted with like how slow it's been going, or how you want it to be faster or look like someone else's. But Spirit is saying just stay in your lane, babe. Like this opportunity here that you're giving yourself, or that has been offered or given to you, it feels like you have all the tools, skills, and resources that you need to maintain it and get to that end all be all success. Like, don't be too hard on yourself just because things are moving slow. I feel like that could distract you into thinking like you're not doing good enough, or you're not you're not enough, or you're not doing enough. And that's not true. Spirit is saying seek out opportunities to grow in your career and continue to grow in your career. You're doing enough. If you feel like you can do more, you can do more, but you don't have to do more if you don't feel like you need to do more. You know, like for some of you guys, you could be getting education or training as well for something to advance your career. That could be your advice, is to pour investment or money into that. But like I just see a Sagittarius in my mind's eye, like they're on their path, and there's like these little flicks of like milestones, like these little ticks. Like it's like seeing a line of like a heartbeat, like that. And it's like when it peaks like that, that's this small increase, this small nugget along your slow path. And you're like, I'm not making any progress, or nothing doesn't matter. And it's like, that's not true, babe. That's not true. There's steady work. It's like steady work to get you to the next milestone, and this is better than getting something right away. Trust me. Like this, when you finally get to that long-term career goal, it's gonna be financial freedom. And not a lot of people who got their career goals sooner have financial freedom. They blow through it, or the business only lasts but so long, or their position somehow gets terminated, or they don't have it for as long as they thought they would. But for you, babe, it's long term, trust me. Especially with this turtle here. I love when the turtle card comes out, because that's showing me that Sagittarius is going to have long money and possibly generational wealth. So that's what I see here. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. Thank you for the gifts, Destiny. And Bebo. Hey, Bebo. Hey, Sobe. I didn't even see y'all in the chat. Hi, Maggie. Sorry for my bird. She tripping. The birdie gang in the background screaming. Your advice is, not your advice, your angel number, excuse me. We pulled an angel number card. Your angel number is 987. And 9 is actually your 9th house of Sag. And it says here, look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflect on your own personal development. So Spirit wants you to give yourself your flowers. Give yourself where credit is due. Okay? Because I'm seeing here that you guys, Spirit wants you to acknowledge how far you've came. Spirit wants you to reflect on your own development. Okay? Spirit wants you to, you know, pat your own back. Give yourself a hug. You know, give yourself a reward. Like, I don't know, if you feel like buying yourself ice cream that day because you did something that actually worked and it worked out for you, do something for yourself that gives back to yourself. You know, it's giving that. It's like, it doesn't have to be big. It could be something small but very significant. It's a reward. It's to reward you for what you're doing, even if you don't feel like you're at your end all goal. But I am seeing here nuggets of success, like these little small increases of money or recognition or bonuses are going to start steadily coming in. So that's what I see. That's what you need to know. And for a lot of you guys, it's going to feel like a fresh start to you. It could feel like this around your birthday season, to be quite honest, as well. So between now and your birthday season, it could feel like this. But that's what I have for you. Let's move on to Capricorns, you guys. Let's lock into my Capricorn game biddies and zaddies. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy, Scorpio. I mean, Sagittario. Did I call you Scorpio the whole time? I hope not. This was Sagittarius's read. Lord, I don't know why I be doing that. Sometimes I do that. Once in a blue moon I do. But anyway, Sagittario, this is going to be your reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I may or may not keep this reading up. It depends on the volume. Like, because I don't know if the mic, I don't know if the audio sounds good today, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I might delete this video. So hopefully you got your messages and you like the video. I might delete it in the future. So just a heads up. Only because the audio, like, I don't know if the platform notices audio quality and then doesn't circulate the video. So just get your messages right now. Hopefully this helps you guys, but like the video anyway to get it to circulate to people who need the message. I try to get the career readings to circulate good, but it seems like not a lot of people want career readings or watch them. So I don't know. Get your messages. I might delete it in the future. I might delete it a week from now or something, or maybe today. I don't know. I don't want to keep it up too long if it's not really circulating. Hopefully the audio is good though. If the audio is good, then I'll keep it up. But the audio, I'm not using this mic, so I'm not really trusting of this device and the audio that it's putting out. So, because I feel like my birds are really loud, and I feel like the cards and the shuffling could be really overpowering the message. So I don't know. But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how you think of the audio. Like, what y'all think? Because I don't know. I just feel like it's like, and then I got the AC running in the background. Like, it's a whole thing. I got this Virgo moon, so I'm like perfectionist in that way. Like, I like my readings to be quality, my videos to be quality, and like right now my mic is not hooked up. So, Lord. I'm like, this is probably a terrible like live stream right now, but I'm just gonna finish it. Let's get into my Capricorns. What do we have here for my Capricorn? My greatest of all time. Drop your goats down in the chat. Where's my greatest of all time at? Let's lock into your message. After this, we have 2 more readings, Aquarius and Pisces. So drop your zodiac signs. Let me know y'all here. You're ready for the read. You're ready for the tea on your shmoney, honey. What you need to know right now about your finances. Hi, Rosa. I hadn't seen you until now. Ashe. The eclipse after effects. Oh, God. Let's lock into my Capricorn game, Biddies and Daddies. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. What do we have here for my Capricorns? Oh, wow. So this card tried to come out earlier. I put it back into the Oracle deck, and it flew right back out. So clearly, you are meant to have this card. That's crazy, because I literally just saw it as I was, like, talking to y'all in the chat, and it came back out when I put it back in. So that's double confirmation that this butterfly card is definitely your message. You're about to have a sudden change happening when it comes to your career, okay? This could have to do with frivolous spending or short-term loans. Or for some of you guys, this could be with fun work, temporary jobs, arts, movement, creation, things like that. So I am seeing here like a lot of coin coming in based off of what you're creating. It feels like there's uncomfortable change here happening for you Capricorns, but at the end of the day, this uncomfortable change is leading to more money. So you might be put in like an uncomfortable situation or scenario, either in your personal or your professional life, that you're like, oh, I wish this wasn't really happening right now because I really want to focus. But it's almost like it's teaching you maybe like a skill, or it's teaching you how to focus. Maybe you have some type of chaos or drama going on, but it's teaching you how to focus while there's chaos and drama. So then there's that. It's like you wouldn't prefer this, but you can't really help this happening in the workplace environment or in your personal life. So you're learning how to just go with whatever it is that you are given. So you're taking what you're given and you're just going with it. So that's what I'm seeing here and feeling from this message. We have the coins card saying money coming in, wealth, good investment, sales and finances, getting a raise, and lucky. So I'm seeing that here. More money is coming in based off of this change is the main message. But let's see your advice. What's the advice for my Capricorns? Hi, Tay. Professional networking. So your advice is kind of similar to Gemini's, and I don't know if you have Gemini in your chart, you could, but they got this card too as their advice position, as their first card out for the advice cards. And it says here, build and maintain a professional network, attend events, join professional groups, and stay connected with industry peers to create opportunities. So I feel like you have opportunities here coming in from, you know, groups, scenarios, maybe invitations, places, maybe somebody who you meet randomly, like kind of just like serendipitously, you meet somebody who knows somebody and you have a conversation and it kind of levels up or advances your career. But I'm seeing here, there is this energy of whatever this is, however it is that you are navigating these groups, these networks, these social environments, it leads you to this coin. But it may feel uncomfortable. So for those of you Capricorns who are normally like kind of introverted, or you're kind of like kept to yourself or things like that, Spirit is showing me here that if you are put in a position that makes you uncomfortable to like put yourself out there, maybe talk about what you do, or maybe to like, you know, rub shoulders with people who you don't normally see yourself really talking to, because I don't know, for some of you Capricorns, you might just have trust issues with people in general. Spirit is saying when you get yourself out of that uncomfortable zone, it leads you to more money, or you learn how to speak up or communicate better. For some of you Capricorns, you could struggle communicating in your personal life amongst the crowd or amongst other people, like what you do as professional life. So like you might be amongst friends and have a hard time telling other people what you do, because maybe you feel like you sound pretentious, or you sound like maybe you're worried about what other people think about you. Because that's what I get. It's not that you think that you sound better. It's just that maybe you're worried about what other people think about you. Like, oh, they think they're better than me. Like maybe you're worried about that somebody would think that about you if you were to say what you do for a living, or say how successful you are, or say your goals of achieving certain things. And it's like Spirit is showing me here that may make you feel uncomfortable to speak about yourself, but you need to do that in order to get more money, more opportunity to make money, or to gain some type of level of wealth. So that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Retirement planning. For some of you guys, you're already retired or you're planning for retirement. It says plan for a comfortable retirement, contribute to retirement accounts, estimate your future needs, and adjust your saving strategy as needed. So I'm seeing here that you guys might be saving money. For plans of like 401k, retirement, or to save money to invest into other endeavors. For some of you, you already have other endeavors. You got the divine guidance 000 as your angel number, and you have refocus as your angel number. The 6 is repeating. So you got 3 6s and 3 zeros here. Those could be significant signs that you're seeing. But Spirit is saying that you're being divinely guided to protect. You're being divinely guided here, and you're receiving the guidance and protection from the universe. Trust in the divine plan for your life. And we see here, refocus and find your balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. So Spirit is showing me here that for some of you, like, I think you're just worried. It's either that you're worried about what other people think about you, or you're worried about making the right impression the first time, or you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself somehow, some way. And Spirit is saying this sudden change, or this uncomfortable like chapter or just moment, it leads you to more coin if you lean into it. Like if you just go along with this uncomfortable situation or scenario or environment, it actually shows you how strong and how successful you actually are. And it helps you get over this thing that you looked at as like a setback or a struggle, or like, oh, I'm not good at this because I have this, or because I deal with that, or because I have this challenge or this person or this title. It's like you're no longer trying to play victim or blame it on something. It's like now you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to take with what I'm given and I'm just going to go with it. And when you go with it, it doesn't mean you're flowing, you're just going with the flow and like dragging. It means that you're going with it. You're taking what you have and you're alchemizing it. You're going with this and you're like, I'm not going to let my ADHD hold me back. Or I'm not going to let this crazy person in the workplace who talks crap about me hold me back. Or I'm not going to let my introverted energy refrain me from being extrovert in the rooms and the arenas I need to be extrovert in, and I need to talk and speak up about myself. It's like these are the things that you're getting used to you're getting used to being uncomfortable so that these things can be comfortable for you to do, and it leads you to more money. And so that's why Spirit is saying you have refocus and divine guidance here to refocus your energy. What you're looking at as a setback or as uncomfortable is only your opportunity to show up and get and strengthen that weakness or that flaw or that whatever that you see as a flaw. So that's what I'm getting here. So you guys are leaning into a challenge that ends up being a challenge that ends up being rewarding. That's what I'm getting. So a challenge that ends up being more coin, more confidence, more something. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, bottom of the deck says prosperity, 808. For some of you guys, 808 could be like area code. But I'm seeing here, embrace your potential, welcome in prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. So that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is a really good read. This is a really good read. You are heading into more coin and prosperity, but there's like uncomfortable, sudden change happening, but it's okay. You're going to get used to the routine, or you're going to get used to the flow, or you're going to get used to being uncomfortable to strengthen that feeling and alchemize it into like being more for certain, being more confident, or just being used to the environment. It feels like it's an environmental change for some of you Capricorns. Like it might be that your environment is changing and it's uncomfortable for you because you liked it that one way, or you only knew it as that way. And then now you're like, oh, how do I navigate this? Because the environment changed or it's set up different. But don't worry, you're going to get settled into the new way, or you're going to figure out how to just go with it and get through it, because it leads you into like it leads you into a workflow that works for you. It leads you into money. Prosperity is here. So that's what I see here. So that is what Spirit wants you to know right now about your finances or maybe your workplace environment. So that's what I'm seeing for those of you who are resonating with the reading. Give me 1 second. I'm going to check up on my birds, and then we're going to lock into my Aquarius gang. All right, let's lock into my Aquarius gang, Baddies and Zaddies, for the message. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe, ashe. Drop your zodiac signs down in the chat. Let me know you're here, you're in the room, you're ready for the read, you're ready for the tea. All right, you guys. You're ready for the tea on your career. I'll be right back, okay, you guys? Give me 1 second. I want to check on my pets. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for being patient. Let's get into my Aquabots. No, where's my Aquarius? Where's my Aqua gang? Drop your superheroes and supervillains in the chat. Hi, Emmy. You say you just had an interview. You're praying it goes amazing. Period. Congratulations on your interview. Period. Exactly. Lock in. Hi, Bernadette. Shay. Shout out to the Aquarius gang. All right, let's get it. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe. Also, you guys, I have a sale on my readings. They're 50% off on my website, so definitely go book it up before it gets sold out. The sale is not from a specific date to a specific date like I normally do it. Now it's that when it gets sold out, the slots are filled, they're sold out. So definitely first come, first serve with this type of sale. So I have a 50% off sale. Go visit it on my website. The link is in the description box below, as well as pinned to the live stream chat and comments, okay? So definitely take advantage of it while you can, if you can, okay? But yeah, all the prices on my readings right now for a short period of time, a limited time, is going to be slashed in half, okay? So that's what I have here for you guys. For those of you who've been waiting for me to do another sale, we back at it again. We got another little sale going on for you, okay? So take advantage of that, you guys who are interested. Let's lock into my Aquarius. What do we have here for money, career, and finances, Spirit? When it comes to my Aquarius gang in the building, Ashe. Thank you, Destiny, for the gifts. Thank you. What do we have here for the Aquarius? Wow, you guys get the same card as Sag. They're the only ones who got this card as their first card out too. So you could have Sag in your chart. You could be navigating something in your life right now. But I'm seeing here small increase, valuable info, honest assessment, fresh start, steady work, and career building. So I am getting here that you could have a fresh start coming up for you. Different from Sagittarius's reading, your reading is followed by the gift card. And this gift here on the card is telling me that there's some type of sudden windfall of success. So you're going to have like a random opportunity kind of land in your lap, but it was kind of like set up this way for you to get it. So you set yourself up for you to gain something. You may or may not have known when it was going to come, but you set yourself up to gain something when it comes to career. So whether you work for yourself or someone else, expect some type of reward or gift coming your way. There is a fresh start here. There is some type of valuable information that you're going to be getting, okay, as well. Like, so there's more money or more recognition or more opportunity here, or something coming in for you, or a big opportunity. If it's not more, then it's just one thing and it's big. It's like a big deal. Sorry about my bird. She's screaming, you guys. I gotta go. I gotta get off this live stream. She's acting up. I don't know what's wrong with her. You hear her going off like a semi-automatic? She really is. Like, she hasn't done that in a long time, but for some reason she's just acting up today. So I'm trying to wrap up the readings, you guys. I'm so sorry. I gotta go. But yeah, I hate when they do that because it kind of messes up my I can't focus on the message when she does that. So give me 1 second, you guys. I'm trying to ground your message and get the read done. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. I can't focus. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. That's what I was saying. Okay, so for a lot of you Aquariuses, you have a big reward coming in. And I feel like it's one thing that you wanted, like that you desired, is some type of opportunity or level of success, or at least recognition, or to finish something that you started. There's something about you finishing what you started or getting to a certain milestone. Dang, I just lost the channeling. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to focus. Give me grace, y'all. I'm dealing with uncomfortable pets right now. They want my attention. My kids want me. Yeah, I might delete this reading. I don't even think I'm going to keep this reading up, you guys. Get your messages, like the video, and I might just delete this career live stream. I don't even feel like I want to keep it up because of the audio, but also, well, mainly because of the audio. The audio, just the mic is... Anyways, we got professional growth here. Professional growth is your advice here. It says focus on continuous growth in your career. Seek feedback, embrace challenges, and pursue opportunities that align with your long-term goals. What's on the bottom? Efficient work habits. Develop efficient work habits, set clear priorities, and use productive techniques. Take regular breaks to maintain focus and energy. That's so funny because I'm like, I can't focus, I can't focus. And then your advice is to focus. Ain't that funny? Aquarius, your advice is to stay focused on your professional growth, to stay focused on your efficient work habits, to stay focused on steadily building whatever career goal or work that you desire for yourself. So that's what I'm seeing here as your advice. I kind of want to know what this gift or this offer is. I kind of want to know what this is. What is this? What's this increase for my Aquariuses? What's this increase? Wow, we have here the increase of your mental health. Something about you being stressed, worried, or like unfocused. Some of you guys, you're unemployed, or you have like a stressful workplace environment. It could be loud. My bird is just randomly being loud in your reading right now. So that could be a double confirmation. But we also have house here. Something about your stability could have been stressing you out, but you're going to have good fortune from it. So here goes that big gift. It's like while you are stressed or you were stressed with this energy, what's going to happen is there is stability coming in for you. So the gift is the good fortune. This is the gift. This is this energy. You are gifted good fortune, great fortune after some type of stress or like distraction. There's like a distraction here. I do feel like it's an outside circumstance distraction. So it could have been like a bill that popped up. It could have been your kids, if you have kids. It could be that you have a lot of responsibilities on your plate as far as like workplace or personal life. It could be your partnerships, your relationship. It's something here like that could have been distracting you, stressing you out, or making you feel like, oh my God, oh my God. But you get this small increase that turns into big reward that makes you feel less stressed. It makes you feel more relaxed. It makes you feel fulfilled. And there's no longer any more distractions. It could even be for some of you guys in a workplace. Your workplace is like you have a lot of distractions there, or it's a fast-paced workplace environment. Maybe it's overly demanding and expecting a lot out of you. For some of you guys, it's draining you. For some of you guys, you're really hungry for like more money, more opportunity, or a different position. But you're frustrated because maybe you can't get it where you're at, or maybe you feel like it's dragging where you're at, or maybe you feel like there's drama where you're at. It's like a toxic work environment. So Spirit is saying here, your stability, your mental stability, your emotional stability is going to lift, but also it's going to come with a gift. And this gift is like not only the distractions dissipating and disappearing, disintegrating, it's also that you get more money or recognition. So it's something that physically happens, but also emotionally that happens that makes you feel more balanced, more harmonious. It makes you feel okay. So whoever was feeling like that, like overwhelmed, like even me with my bird just now, with my pets trying to figure out what's going on with her, like it's giving like that kind of was the message within a message. Like things may feel loud and chaotic in your environment that you feel within you may feel like that emotionally or mentally, like distracted or not focused, because we had 2 focus cards as your advice. Yeah, it says here maintain focus and energy, and then this card over here literally says focus on your continuous growth on your career, like in your career. So Spirit is really trying to get you to stay focused even though there's a lot of distractions around you or things trying to pull your mind and your emotions away from the goal, away from the gift. And so you're going to get a small increase that kind of boosts you or makes you feel like, okay, I'm still on the right path, or okay, at least things are moving. I know I'm stressed, but at least things are moving. There's going to be movement with money. There's going to be motion with money, or an opportunity here that pops up for you that makes you feel serene, makes you feel more balanced. So that's what I'm getting for you. I'm going to pull your angel card. You guys, I got a girl. We have here reflection and evolution. Yeah, so you're going to be reflecting and evolving is your angel messages. So you could be seeing the angel number 9, 8, 7, 5, or 6. And these numbers could be repeating together or separately on their own. But it says here, look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection for your own development. You are evolving spiritually, emotionally, and moving towards greater wisdom and understanding. So I am seeing here that for some of you guys, you may be reflecting on like certain things that happened yesterday or last week or an hour ago. And Spirit is saying you are moving forward from that. You are evolving from that. So whatever it is in your personal or your professional life that you were kind of reflecting on that might have been stressing you out or making you feel overwhelmed, like maybe you were already overwhelmed, but now it's like reminding you again of your overwhelm and all this. Spirit is saying you are evolving in a direction away from that. So your mental and your emotional can be focused on the physical work habits that you need to succeed. And you are going to succeed, because I'm seeing the gift card, I'm seeing the money here on the card, and I'm seeing evolution card. And these are 3 different oracle decks that are saying, hey, as long as you have these efficient work habits, as long as you maintain your focus and your energy, you will get there. Despite the distraction, despite other things trying to pull you out of that direction and that energy. So that's what I have here for you. This is going to be a reading, Aquabots, so roll out. Okay, period. I'm going to go into my Pisces. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Sorry for all the chaos. I mean, you know, the chaos just be chaosing sometimes. All right. You say you love birds, Destiny. I love birds too, but she acting up today. I'm like, bro, calm down. But maybe that was just for Aquarius's read. Maybe that was a message just for Aquarius. We'll see what she does in Pisces read. Maybe she'll be more calm. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for being here, Ashe. All right, Salate. Destiny, you was resonating. Ashe. Hopefully that this is helping you guys, okay, understand your situation, giving you clarity, advice, and guidance. Let's move on to Pisces. Where's my koi fish in the building? Last reading of the day. And then I got a timestamp, and then we can move on from this, okay? All right, so let's lock into my Pisces. What do we have here for my Pisces game videos? The Zadie's up in the building. What do we have here for my Pisces? All right, let's get it. Ashe. And then come back for the love readings tonight, you guys. Love readings start at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight. All right. Make sure you're showing love on the channel so that way I can channel your energy. So the way you show love is you leave a comment or you can like the video. I do read my comments, you guys. So if you want to leave a comment, I definitely read them. I love reading them. Seeing how things resonate for you guys. Sometimes I reply, sometimes I don't get back to the replies, because I only reply the ones who reply right away to the videos. Everybody else, sometimes those replies pile up and then I miss them. So it's not that I don't reply on purpose. It's just that I sometimes don't have time to by that time. So that's what I have here going on. Let's lock into my career and finances for Pisces. Okay, let's see. What do we have here for my Pisces gang? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe. What do we have here for my Pisces? What's your message? Pisces, what's your message at this time? When it comes to career, money, and finances, what's Pisces' message at this time? Oh, wow. You got the same card as Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in your chart. You don't have to. But they got this card as their first card out. And this is the butterfly card of change. You could be saying 555 a lot. This could also be talking about communication is changing when it comes to your money, career, and finances. We have here sudden wealth, sudden change, frivolous spending, short-term loan, arts, movement, temporary jobs, fun work. So any of these messages can mean something to you. Bottom of the deck is the tree card. This is talking about financial growth, coming to fruition, abundance. So outdoor jobs, family businesses, or even your stability on your own, ascending and growing and evolving. So I am seeing here the butterflies and the tree, which is showing me here that you might have sudden change for financial growth. So you might just have sudden wealth. So I kind of accidentally said that going into your reading, but it feels like that was literally on purpose because both of these cards equal that sudden wealth energy. So that is what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Pisces. You're going from one amount of money, like you're going from like a certain amount of money that you make, and you're moving into a more evolved amount of money, or a more large, I don't want to say like you're just getting like a large lump sum out of nowhere. I don't want to feed people delulu and say, oh, you're about to get $100,000 tomorrow. Like, it's giving like there is sudden change that leads to more money here and growth for financial gain. But it feels like I lost train of thought, you guys. I'm sorry. I just can't focus. I lost that. Let's just move on. What's the advice? So you guys have the same card as Aquarius. Aquarius got this card. We have here, develop efficient work habits, set clear priorities, use productivity techniques like the Pomodoro method. I don't even know what method that is. You guys let me know in the comments what that method is. It's spelled Pomodoro. And it says here, use that method to take an approach to your productivity techniques. And then it says take regular breaks to maintain and focus your energy. Okay, so for some of you guys, you've already been doing this. For some of you, this is your advice, so this could be double confirmation for you. But I'm seeing here personal branding. So I see here that for some of you, you may be trying to build your own business, or you have your own business. You may be looking back at thinking about how to make certain adjustments to market your brand or your business better. But it says here, build your personal brand, define your unique valuable propositions, showcase your skills online, network strategically to enhance your professional image. So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm being shown by Spirit that your advice is to work on your own personal brand if you're the face of a brand, or if you work for a company, work on how you are showing up, how you're wanting to present yourself, how you are expecting to be recognized in those ways when you do present yourself this way. So Spirit is saying stay in that lane, keep doing that if you've been doing that, or start doing that if you haven't. I'm also seeing, as far as your efficient work habits, somebody needs to go to work on time, or start on time, or wake up more early to like feel better about being on time for work. I don't know if you feel like anxious or drained or like not ready to show up for work, but I am seeing that here, that to develop an efficient work habit that makes you set clear priorities, use productivity techniques. Maybe you need to take more breaks, or maybe you need to refocus your energy and not procrastinate so much. Maybe you take too many breaks. So Spirit is saying here, whoever this message is for, it feels like that's what it's giving. It's giving like yeah, it's giving those vibes. Tanya, hey Tanya, hi Mika. So that's what I'm seeing here. What else is here? I'm not really channeling too much from this butterfly in this tree. I feel like it's self-explanatory. I really do feel like your wealth is going to change. It does feel sudden, but it feels like it took a while to get there. So like I said, it doesn't feel like you get like $100,000 placed in your hand tomorrow, but it feels like maybe by the end of the year, your salary jumped 100K or something. Or like you notice when you go to count your finances, or to look back on how much you made, or to look back and calculate your finances in if you're employed elsewhere and you're doing like your taxes or something prepping for the next year, it feels like you notice like some type of increase, like you suddenly noticed a change. Now for some of you guys, if you work for like a company or like a platform, it feels like you it feels like they made a sudden change and you benefit from it. That's what I'm also seeing here. What's the angel number to Pisces reading? What's the angel number to Pisces reading? Manifest your dreams. 456 is the angel number for your read. This could be repeating 4s, 5s, or 6s. Together or separate, but it says here you have the power to make things happen. It's time for you to take action with faith and confidence, knowing that your angels are guiding you and supporting you every step of the way. So you're being guided to manifest your dreams. Okay, continue taking these leaps forward, continue taking the steps forward. Steps forward are here. We have 535. Let go of old belief systems and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. That growth and expansion has a lot to do with this tree, and this tree card literally says financial growth coming to fruition and abundance. Some type of stability is coming in for long-term money based off of what you've been manifesting. So the steps that you have been taking towards your manifestations and the things that you've done to manifest certain things, these are belief systems that are good to have. And any other belief systems that you had like working against that, like procrastination or anything like that, even just like self-sabotage or mental block, those are things that I feel like aren't conducive to your growth, and you know that. I don't know if I even finished my sentence correctly, you guys. I gotta go. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta situate my life. But you guys, this is gonna be the live stream. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. All right, you guys. And also, I do have a sale running, so if any of this didn't make sense or you wanted to like be more of a private reading, you can always book with me. The link is in the description box below. I have 50% off my readings, so definitely go check it out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Best of abundance to you. And Ashe. Bye, you guys.